morning. So, Yajambure Youth Executive. This is a team from the National Assembly, the Senate Committee on Youth and Sport and Tourism. The Senate Committee on Youth and Sport and Tourism. We are here on an oversight function to go around and look at the facilities which are under the Ministry of Youth and Sport and Tourism, especially the youth centers, the football fields, and other tourism institutions. To look at the way forward, the challenges, and your procedures and processes of your organization or your institute. Here is a team comprised from different constituencies. And they are overseeing the two ministries, that's tourism and youth and sport. From now on, I will introduce the team, starting from myself. My name is Honorable Sekuba. Yes. My name is Honorable Sekuba for Basel constituency and the chair of this committee.
Honorable Sisi Abdullahi, member for all the vice chair of the committee. Honorable Farid Kora, now for the constituency, member of this committee.
Honorable Omar Jan, and I'm Janjambure, I'm member of the committee.
Honorable Padem Bosane, member of Fully Bonda.
Honorable Khalil Balde, member for Jara West and member of this committee.
Yeah, Awanyasi Senior Plan, Minister of Tourism and Culture.
I am Ibrahim Jao, member Assembly staff.
Okay. Can we hear from you now?
Yes.
Sit down here.
This is their office. You could go to your seat. For me, I'm a board member of it.
Good morning to you all. My name is Jara Baro, the finance manager of the Nyambore Youth Center.
Good morning to you all. I am Keba Mega. I'm a board member of the Youth Center and the district chairperson of Nyambore.
She is part of the team.
Yes, she is also a member of the staff of the Youth Center. Yes.
We have Mba here.
Yes, Mba.
Good morning, my name is Mohamed Jaune. I'm working with Kunambe Togat Association as a Togat.
Okay. Thank you very much. So we now go into business. We want you to at least give us a brief history or your process and procedures of the institution, how you operate, and your financial procedures, and also the type of activities you run here, the challenges you facing, and what do you think can be done to improve the standard and the status of the center. Because I know it must be sustained, and I spend a lot of money to renovate this thing. But again, if there is no other means of sustaining it, we always go into the funds for repairment or whatever. So that's why having an initiative of how to get fund and sustain the facilities and the activities of the center is very important. So we want to hear more on that side. Thank you so much. So we now listen to you and hear from you.
Yes, okay. Once again, on my behalf, on behalf of the chairman of the Nyambore Youth Center, we welcome you to the Youth Center. you and your community. This center, we have been here almost now we started operating almost since the YEP completed their renovation. We started operating as a full-fledged youth center. But well before that, before the youth center was handed over to the youth, it was under the hands of the area council, the local government. It was tough for us to get this youth center. Definitely, it was very, very tough. This reminds me, I will not go further without thanking our present honorable, that is Omar Jammeh, because it was tough here during these days as the RYC. He stood and then fight with the young people of Sierra for us to get this youth center from area council. And then many things were said about him. But thank God today, people will see to it that what he was all fighting for was for the people of Sierra. Now he's here now as the honorable, thank you very much. He appreciated all what you have done for this community at Sierra. So you see, the youth center, like what we said, we have a team that is manning this youth center. We have the center manager, we have the finance director, you have a sales, we have another component, that's the tourism section. We have the video club, we also have a club here, video club, because this is youth matters. Anything that will make the youth to feel comfortable within the district or the region is always what the youth centers are always there for, so that we can also reduce this urban rural migration. Definitely. With the youth center, it is reducing all those things. So here at the operation, we have some rooms which we give out for renting per night, and the prices are attached. We have a computer lab. The lab also is here, but it's not yet operational because still now we don't start using the lab. We were having a lot of promises from many organizations that they wanted to train people. But always when we said days are always given, at the end of the day, things don't happen on time. So we are still on that. But the video club is operational. But also the tourism component also is operational. But anyway, we have a lot of challenges too. There are challenges because what we generate from the youth center is what we use also to pay the staff which are employed at this youth center. Roughly we have 5 staff, 5 young people within Sierra who are working under the youth center. When I said Sierra, it doesn't mean the people who are only working in the youth center, they are all from Janjanbureh. Like the finance director, I think she is from Yamina, and then that is not within Janjanbureh. But as far as the youth center is there for the young people of Janjanbureh, anybody is qualified to work under the youth center. But the challenges sometimes is the fund. Because when we say, the money that the youth center is generating is what we will use continuously to pay these people. Sometimes in a month you will receive less than 3 guests or 4 guests. So whereby a room is 500 or less. So if things like that passes, sometimes you don't get even more than 3 guests in a month. Whereby you should pay more than 5 staff, it is always a problem. To sustain is going to be the problem. So if help can come in any way, whereby we'll also have a standing fund, whereby even if there's no fund or gas or anything that the youth center is putting in, but the staff, the salary float of the staff will continue, will help the youth center. So this is just a brief explanation about the youth center to my own side. But still, the people also working under the youth center, they are around. Anything that you feel I left behind and you want to tell these honorables to understand more about the youth center, you can come. Thank you very much.
Do you also do capacity building?
Yes, it was proposed. I think most of the capacity building side is through the tourism component. Because when they have activities, they always invite the members of the youth center plus the youth outside to capacitize build their capacity. And this thing, we have been also advocating this. Even the time YEP was also running this institution, we told them, wherever you can see a proper government, people have to be capacity. At least you build their capacity. It also helps them. There are sometimes the operation, you'll see we have some obstacles on the way because of lack of the knowledge that they should use to run this youth center. It's also important. If that side also can be improved, we do have, but it is not up to that level.
Yeah, because the reason why we asked whether you do capacity building, we are not talking about the tourism. Because the tourism is a sector of its own.
Yes.
It's a ministry of its own.
Okay.
Here we are talking about the youth sector, which is under another ministry.
Okay.
And we feel like, as we said, the youths,
Yes.
they are the cream of the society.
Yes.
So equip them, to train them, to know at least, maybe if you give them the capacity they need, they can excel. You understand? Especially when it comes to management, whatever. You understand? At times, if you don't have the capacity in-house, you can even hire consultants to at least equip these youths so that at least they can be future generation leaders of this country. Because some of them, if you train them, because some of them are raw, they are just graduating from the school. So if they have this type of trainings, they can equip them, they can even give them some little bit expertise on some of the areas they want to engage in. So you can be believe. So I think it's also part of you, it should be part of your way forward, how what you can see and initiate to at least build up some capacity. Building.
Thank you very much. Chairman, this was even the time these people were employed, first, the time they were recruited and employed in this youth center. That was the first thing that we informed the National Youth Council, that these people, most of them are first, they were not been working before, so they need to be at least helped to build their capacity. And these were promises always that used to be given to people, especially by the National Youth Council. Always, if you go through our minister and everything you'll see, they'll say, yes, we'll make sure before you start fully operational, we will take these people and help them at least to build their capacity so that they can, but still.
No, I just wanted to differ with Honorable Alifu. When you said tourism and not youths, I think tourism is embedded within. The capacity building he's saying, because I saw the craft, that is all part of tourism. So if they are building capacities on that, it's tourism and youths.
No, what I say was, the tourism, they are doing their own capacity building on tourists.
Okay, you mean on management?
Yes, on management and use. So that's why I said there are two components, but they are aligned together. But we also want to see from the youth what capacity are they building the young ones, so that they can have at least a sense of direction.
You know, I think with just to clear your doubts, with regards to capacity building, what I understand, with the staffs employed, they were given in-house training on managerial skills and also financial management. Because then, you know, it was realized that they need some kind of adjustment in the areas of the services that they're supposed to build. So in a broader process, the National Youth Council, through their activities as well, they are open to give back to the young people on trainings like the traditional workshops on different areas. So I think basically the fundamental priority of this youth center has been how can the capacity of the young people be developed and on entrepreneurship and many other areas. I think there is in fact a specific unit that we call a resource center. And the purpose of this resource center is actually to create that avenue wherein if young people want to make a research, if young people want to apply for work, they can get into that resource center and actually tap on the information to apply when there is a need. And also with that, the same resource center, now they have rolled out forms for IT trainings, because we think it will be also important to train our young people on IT skills. And there's already a furnished room for IT trainings, and I recall the last time I came in here, I found them distributing forms for young people to apply.
Yes.
So
thank you for that. Let me hear from the finance.
Okay, as they rightly mentioned that, especially the honorable member and my board member, because some of the facilities we have within the youth center here is the hall, we have the restaurant and the room for the rents, and then we have the video club operator also. The craftswomen also, they have their apartment here, and the tourism information center as well. So, and then if I could remember, he rightly mentioned that whether we are facing some of the challenges in the centers here. Of course, we are having challenges that we are facing within the center here. If you go to our hall, we do not have the AC And then whenever we have the activities, or we have some people that rent the hall within this Janjambure or within the Sierra, they will not complain to us. The hall is some little bit hot. And then if we can have the help from you people or any other institution as well, when they can help us with the AC for our halls, and then our rooms also especially as well. We do not have only one room that have the AC, and then if you can have the TV there as well and the fridge as well. And then if you go back to our restaurant also, we do not have the requirement in materials we should have there. We just have only the few materials there, and then that one is lacking due to our operation system as well. And then if you can came here to our IT lab also, we do not have the phone yet, because we have the promises from many institutions that we are telling us that they will help us to have a phone, but yet we do not have any phone. It's only Toscan that make a promise they can train, I think, is it 15 or only 25 young people that they are the one responsibility to pay their IT funds as well. And then if you look at within the Sierra also, we do not have any skill center here, which is very difficult, because our people within the Sierra will move all the way to Combo or to other regions to go and have their skill center training there. It is very terrible. As far as the Sierra is concerned, we need skill center here if you can have as well. And then as he rightly mentions that our youth center, the fund we generate from the youth center, that's the same fund we use to pay our staffs, and then which is very difficult for us, and then we face a lot of challenges as well. If you can look at this, especially these months here, our rooms or our restaurant or our halls are not generating. So at the end of the month, and then as a staff, at the end of the month, you'll be expecting to have a salary. So if that one happens to be, some will understand, but some will not understand. So if you can have a support from any other organization or any institution that can help us in terms of those ones, will be very good as well. And then as the Honorable also rightly mentioned, that we have some capacity training here that the National Youth Council has brought to us here. We have the tourism, we have the training all the way from Congo, from GTHI, the tourism, the Gambia Tourism and Hospital Institute, Kanifing. They brought some of their staff here to train some of the staff, because even me, I was part of those trainings that we are training about this thing, the cookery, the bar, restaurant, even in financial sectors, they train us in those areas as well.
Thank you so much. So the finance officer.
Good morning. My name is Mohamed Jaule. I'm working with Janjambure Tour Guide Association as a tour guide and a desk officer. Basically, tour guide is a group of young people working together to be able to promote the tourism activities and tourism products within the region. And Janjambure is known to be the second tourism destination of the Gambia. And Janjambure, these young people comprises of different activities. We are working with more than 30 young people, but this office here is only equipped. It has only employed 3 people, to my knowledge, and these 3 people are working to make sure day-to-day activities of tourism, tourism are being run, and also they are the very people responsible for the booking and giving tourism information to the tourists who ever visit Janjambure and beyond, and you want to visit Janjambure and beyond, because we also have this community-based tourism that we develop in Jamali and Tabanani, and these are components that are running. But basically, we have some challenges. Normally, we have bookings, direct bookings, but these tour operators within the country here, they don't want to. I don't want to say this, but to my knowledge, they don't want to cooperate with the Janjambure Tourism Information Office to work together. We are seeing them, they are coming here with their guests when they arrive in the Janjambure, and this tour guide will be from Banjul, and he is here to give the history of Janjambure, while he don't know any history of Janjambure. And this is the big challenges that we are facing. And the biggest challenges we are facing is, that one is a priority. We are trained as a licensed tour guides. We already went to apply for our license at the GT board. They promised that they will bring our license. This is coming to 2 years now. Still now we cannot get our license. Still now we cannot get our license. And it is a challenge. That is why most of these tour operators are not cooperating with us. Because they are seeing us as these people are not licensed tour guide. Yes, because we cannot provide our license to make sure that whoever came here with a guest, you should hand over your guest to this tourist information center because they have the information that is within the Janjanbureh and beyond. So this is the challenges that we have here, and also this office is run. Let me say this: it is run voluntarily. I cannot go forward without thanking here, because for the past years they have been supporting us in capacity building and in the training to become a tour guide. And they also provide a 6-month salary pay scale for the people working here. After that 6 months elapsed, they are no more paying anybody working in this office. Just to differentiate. The center, the youth center, what they are generating is for only the center management and their activities very well. But this office is run individual. It's run by association. It's run by its association of itself. So basically, this is the challenges that we have. Yes.
Sorry, can I just ask? But you sent your registration for the tour guide thing to the
What?
duty board. Have you registered? You sent your registration
Yes.
application to duty board.
This office is a registered association.
No, I mean you applied
No,
for.
with the Lansing, because
yeah.
I actually did the application. Then I was serving as the manager. We did the payment, but then we couldn't really get the physical license. And the last time we engaged with the GTB, they said the cards that they used to print these licenses, they ran out of those cards. So
But there was no follow-up after.
we have been following up.
Do we say now, let them race with you and race with Yawa, so that they can...
Yeah, now the good thing in fact is Yawa, I think the current destination manager used to be the finance officer for the tour guide association. And I think 2-3 weeks ago we had this engagement with the director. We are in fact trying as to how the office and the GTB, the regional office, can sign a MOU, because we should be in fact accommodating them here, wherein we can synergize our programs and activities. So basically, I think we should be able to obtain this license
I don't think
anytime.
it should be an issue.
Yeah, I think now it could be an issue.
So, thank you so much. All your concerns and what you have is taken note. Now we will give the floor to members if they have any other questions for clarity and way forward. Members.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sorry, is that right?
for any questions.
You
I will not add anything what they have discussed.
What's
I just
your
want to
name and
introduce
the role?
myself.
Yes,
I am Lamin Sima, the Regional Youth and Sport Coordinator for Ministry of Youth and Sport. I should have joined you people since the beginning. Honorable members, the tour at the Sierra North, I was well informed. But yesterday we have National Organizing Committee for NECOF. They are also making a tour. We have to visit the governor. So we had a long discussion and we could not. But I communicated to Honorable Majato, and he told me where you are going to start your visit and so on. But today I'm joining you, though I think I met you here. I don't know whether you have visited the ministry, I don't know.
Not yet.
Maybe we join you together. But what they have discussed here, I think is well taken and it's really fun. I thank you for coming here.
Honorable, before questions, I just want to kind of bring an issue up, which was actually elaborated by him. That is the issue of handing over tours to the young people of this community, because as we speak, we're kind of scared as to the way the history is being told. Because in Janjanbureh we have a contradicting history when it comes to how we interpret the slave house and all that. And it seems the information that the national tour guides are giving is really contradictory. And since we have young people being trained as tour guides, I would really recommend to say ministry should kind of help us to establish that relationship in between us and the grand tour operating companies. And if they come, they can hand over their tours, and it's normally happen at Jufra.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. You said you are youth and sport coordinator. Anyway, we were not happy with the how it went, because we expect you have a deputy or you have staff within your unit.
Very good.
And this committee is an oversight committee. And the people, your ministry, they knew it very well. That's why even your DPS is with us. We were expecting, if at all you cannot come, you have delegate somebody to be with us. You understand? So, but we will have to tell you that we are not happy with why you forgo this team for the neighbor. You understand? So that's why we cannot hide that from you. So we have to tell you.
Yeah, actually.
Because all the regions, we find them, when we call, they are there to wait for us. And we expect you to be here to give us the information. Because it's dealing directly with the ministry. So for next time, let's avoid it.
Honestly, on that side,
yes, we
have some constant in terms of the staff, because one of my staff have traveled, it's not here. So I'm the only one.
I think we are going to
But I was speaking with the DBS in fact, since yesterday.
Okay, then when we go to the field, then we can hear more from you. So members, if you have any other one or two things to ask, just we.
I don't have a question. Anyway, I think I'm a bit impressed from what they've been explaining. I think this is a community thing, not so. It's a community-owned initiative. So I think that is good. You're trying to, open your arm to work with government institutions. That is good. The government structure you have within the island or the region that is running this institution is good. We know Omar was here before. I used to come here when I was a member of the select committee, and I used to meet him when we were going for oversight function. So I know he's been doing good, and now you people are also there. So we expect you to, double your effort to do more than he did, not so. And I think that was good for the people. The challenges we have noted. In part of our recommendations, we will get them, and I think the ministry also is here. If there is anything they can do to support you, we will also take them also. We are going to do. Thank you.
Yes.
Just a short comment. Thank you very much. The place I'm very, very impressed and the way things are moving. So I think you still need to work well with Omar because he has the experience, he has the connection, and that will help you to remedy some of the constraints. And I'm also very happy about the lady. She went straight to the constraints and mentioned them. So definitely they are noted. Both sides are here, the tourism and youth, they will note. For Sima, thank you very much, and I'm happy to meet you here. So Chair, he was serving us as the regional youth coordinator in URA. Okay. So now he is here. Then thank you very much.
And the region is big, huh?
It's big.
Yeah, you mentioned capacity, linking the local guides with the operators. You also mentioned about the history being different. What do you want on that? Do you need capacity building on that or what?
No, for us, I would say we have been capacitized when it comes to interpretations, and we are well acquainted with the history of the island. Why do I say the history seems contradicting? For example, most of these guides that will come in with tourists on this island would refer to those warehouses as slave houses. And like with the guides, they understand both sides of the coin. That is to say, oral do mention that they were slave houses. With written history, it's been recorded that they were warehouses. So, and we want to mainstream the way this information is being shared because it's our community. We cannot allow people to come from outside and give a different perspective of the history which is not authentic. While some of these stories that are coming, exactly.
Now that point is very, very important.
Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, finally, is it the chair? The chair?
District chair.
District chair. Okay, so and the youth coordinator. It's just an addendum to what you are doing. It's a proposal for way forward. What we want you to do, at least, you look at it like pure management. You have the opportunity to prepare your strategy plan for 2023, whereby you will highlight some of your challenges in it, and also which area will be your targets for next year. You need to have short-term plan and long-term plan. the things you think that within 3-4 months you can achieve them, you will be under your short-term plan. The thing you think maybe others you think maybe within 1 year or 1 year plus, you also put them on a long-term plan. Like the areas we are, the concerns here, I think they are not that much who. It's not a matter of prioritizing them. Yeah. Now you say, okay, from January to June or April, we want to have some ceiling fans at the hall. So now, again, you need to assess all your areas of income. You have the restaurant, how much do we earn from the restaurant every month? You have the video club, how much do we earn from the video club? After all our expenditures, what is our balance? Are we having balance or we are having deficit? So you need to balance those things. Yes, so whereby you need to, if it needs to improve on them to get more fun, because you have to use money to get money. You understand? You have to use money. Yes, you need to have to get money. So you now prioritize them. You understand? You address one after the other. If any donor comes in between, it's a bonus. But again, it's a responsibility as an expertise, as a youth, at least to be innovative and see how best you can improve. You understand? You are here standing, talking about his legacy. You want also tomorrow somebody to stand here and talk about your legacy. So you must be innovative. Even if you don't have that, you even tap outside, consult people, you know, go to people and ask them, anyway, I want to do ABC, what do you think about it? So they will borrow your ideas, or they can guide you. If you have a strategy plan, even donors, you use that strategy plan to sell it out. They will know these people are serious because they have their short term, their long term, and this is their target. When it comes to capacity building, it's important because today, if you train me on computer, it will even give me more courage to go and add more. Yes. After the level you have given me. If it is office management, it will also give me the courage. That will have given me, you have opened the door for me. Yeah. You understand? So I'm appealing for you to look at those areas and try to improve. Because if we are started at one place, it will never work. So let's be innovative and at least try to accommodate people. You invite people to come with the same ideas and so on. So thank you so much. As the members said, we are impressed because what happened, the most important thing is this place was published almost 2 years now. But if you come to this place, at least everything is in order. We don't find any corrugated sheet being torn off or ceiling fan being packed around the corner and spider webs and all the chairs are in order. We are really happy. And we have to thank you for the leadership role you are doing with the coordinator. So we expect more. So thank you so much. Nobody is perfect.
But the chairman is not around. The contractor is Mr. Dabo.
Top Sport Property.
Top Sport Property.
Top Sport Property.
Top Sport.
What is the duration?
The duration is supposed to be 6 months.
And now can you how many months?
Yeah, please. Allow me.
Now it's how many months?
2 years. 6 months. It's 6 months contract.
So I mean now, during when they signed the contract to date, how many months now?
It's the 6 months was elapsed, and they add I don't know another 2 months that also elapsed. Now it's almost 1 year now.
1 year.
Yeah, almost 1 year. And the contract has been finished.
How much percentage has been paid to the contractor to do this job now?
Almost 80% is paid to the contractor.
It's already paid.
80% is already paid. The only percentage left there now is when they finish the contract. They will be
disposed. And in your own thinking, what is the percentage left to complete this job?
As far as the work is that one I cannot say exactly. I cannot
the work.
The work here.
Yes.
Okay.
50%, 100%.
There's a lot to be done, no?
There's a lot to be done. We can even look at it.
The landscape of the field is to be adjusted.
If I may come in, this field needs to be filled.
Yes.
The pitch need to be filled even with the sand and the grass. There should be a grass here. And outside here should be filled also. Because here, if you look at the place here, the water used.
Yeah, we have seen the foundation.
Water.
Let's break it down. Who is supposed to do the grassing? Not the contractor.
The contractor is the contractor.
The grassing?
Yeah,
they backfill the place?
They said they can do all that. They have expertise on all those things. Yes.
Yeah. So grassing, backfilling?
Yeah, backfilling, everything. They are the one.
Construction?
Yeah, and the construction. They have a big land here.
Yes. Very big land.
Okay, so he also responsible for the grassing, right?
Yeah.
Chairman, I want to ask one question.
Yeah.
What is the project deadline? When does the project commence?
Yeah.
And what is the deadline?
I want to come to this.
Yes.
I want to okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
Those are the
Vice Chairperson, District Sport Committee.
Okay.
First of all, I thank the Ministry of Sports, Youth and Sport for giving us the opportunity to host our mini stadium here. That is very well, and we really appreciate it as a community. But since the beginning of the project was inaugurated on the 13th December 2020.
The new foundation?
Yeah, by the Minister.
You said how much?
13th December 2020. Since then, it was inaugurated here, witnessed by our youths and all some of the dignitaries, because they were on tour with the president. That was the time he inaugurated this place. That date. Since that date, this project was given to Topsport Property for a period of 6 months.
That's the contractor.
Yes.
You know his name? His personal name?
Mr. Dabo.
Okay.
Topsport Property is the company name. So we use the company name.
When they were inaugurating the project, Lamin, where I want us to learn at is what was agreed as the deadline for handing over of the stadium.
It's a period of 6 months. From December, I think, 6 months
June or
to
June.
July, yeah.
Of 2021.
Yeah, 2021.
Well, you said after the contract transfer.
And the last time Minister came here,
The minister came after July 2021. The minister came here. Okay, they were on tour, I can remember. He came here when they have a night stop here. That morning, he just communicated to us. We met here. He told us that the contractor has some delays and some constraints that he reported to them. So he's giving another 2 months in addition to that 6 months. Yeah, so that they can finish this project. Okay, he even promised us that December, that's 2021 December, let's prepare ourselves, because he wants us to organize a tournament here, that when he will be here himself to open this place. Okay, so that the tournament can progress. That was 2021. He was here. Okay, so since then the project didn't go. Okay, we are giving follow-up until we have some certain time. We have a problem with this contract because the workload and the workforce that he's using and the human resources he's using to implement this project is not convenient, because you can't, you see the place. Okay, you need a large human resources to make sure that the project progress as it is expected. But sometimes you come, you see 1, 2, 3 people, 3, 4 people, working in this place, and that wasn't the ultimate. Okay, so and we have that constraint with him up to the day that he said we don't award the contract.
Yeah, of course, he's right.
Yeah, he's the ministry, so that's why we can stop. Okay, but time to time we do a follow-up, because he is honestly he did a well. But sometimes he will come and put a pressure on them, because the minister came here and said that he is their eye here. He's going to be responsible for this project. He will do the follow-up on behalf of the ministry. But sometimes he does.
He don't give you any responsibility as the chair or the vice chair of the elected committee.
No,
you have more power than any other person in the
yeah.
No, they have a role.
Yeah.
They have a
We have a role. But instead, at the ministry level, he said,
no, the minister should have make it known to the contractor. They are the beneficiaries.
Yeah, that's
but we have a constant
very well.
Along parliament procedures, I'll tell you what I ko nyanda angale kan la fa. But again, communication ala important that is the recipient. Aba receive la nyame aba moy la nyame very important.
Yeah.
Kadi ni mo le angal kan ko jafu sam. Alma moy aman communication. So mantalu wati nyala bari mba lapla do mandi rek. Ni mo committee membota National Assembly. Wala responsibility youth and sport and tourism. Kuke la policy jube ila tamanya ani la doku la kola ani kojogol la kola be katu mansa kunda kodo nam kodo wala ka dila ka wala dila pour ya e doko ke sa munta ko fo mo etara ke monitor munta ko team fulala rek ministry ani nasa pour ya meso e doko nyata ta nyam so wala na siloti nata ka jube ministry e pojo men di molla fo abela nafal to bang fo abe ke ka nyama bang fo amantara ke ka nyama fo amantara molla nafal so wala na siloti ado ko kile fana fana ala temole nin nata jak ale kuma fo dron danko don ay ninya alman labata dafo alman moto afola toñati bayri te monen nola bari femme alon ko aman soto o asota wala nyanta fola so la sama asintel be de mano katu nalman fem fu me alon ko wala bije ide kala dipite bo to jana sataka wuri je ko nyemo evidence de go for the maybe ka enquire yata fontel ngam be wuri kanje o mantara soto rinja alo to mo be de mal so men sorta dukare aliyo ko me alon ko fala la batata to bolem aliyo ko me ya mira ko al campaign mira me go sama nya aso fana fono so at least because time tije nyanda fu sandu simo fula o mo sama chance dila that's the coordinator the chair and maybe the youth member jang o mo sabo si diam no on behalf of community so until fanan jang members I seek your indulgence. At least with us around 2 or 3 just to be part of it, including the here is okay. The MP is not here. But anyway, we can select.
Here, I'm a neighbor.
Yes, you are overseeing. You are overseeing. So he's qualified. So he's overseeing the name of the place. Jibi. I think it's Jibi. Yes. So at least 2 from outside, including the vice chair, the chair. We limit on our so that we can. Yes, minimize time.
Okay.
So, what are they doing? Have to do it now.
Ana be nana ni chede.
The word is one and be nana ni.
No, but I feel one word.
Me hal na.
Sorry. Hello. Luani, mammo ala kula recording.
Okay.
Ni mo recording na futa social media. Ibe investigation kila be no manin table ale. Adu ibe investigation kila adu isa mari arrest no. So please, ndel buka record na manke this national assembly camera. So hadinte la mobile fem buka record. Adu mol malla fi mo ya record. Mo ya record na fin the social media we going to follow up and arrest. Please.
Yo nani kombo halta ko misal ko mbo halta ko. Mbo mi rabbini na hala kata wobbe be nanani pul nanani pul cedde no bete kombo halta nin do comme enen fof wombe do be comme no mbo wi ni wona enen njodo do jomon hala ko ngandiranta wonani ko cadele meden de ko woni ko no en kalan dumen dum de be pare goto fo no haldu hakkunde mudum he Allah because si en kalanani dumen do ko woni cadele meden de si be jottima to suudu député be do hat ko kalden ko be kalta so before dum non watano en cuuɗondir kala ko woni an neɗɗo fof no haaldu te tidin ko mbo haltani mbo wiyo hay goto ɓe mbaɗani alaw kulle waɗa record ko ɓe kalta ko because caméra ɗiɗo so on caméra on woni ɗumanino kala mbaɗɗo record ɓe mbaɗat follow number o ha ɓe ganda ɗum ɓe hono wiyete jommon heɓat probléme dal ko raɓɓinini haala because ɓeni jaha to woɗɗi so joko no woni ga Ousmane an woni ɗumanino
I think Chairman, allow Chairman to come in, then you can come in.
Yeah, no problem. Chairman.
We start with this one.
Pray.
So you do it then? Silo hala kadi ma silo na bidiamula halen straight about the center only na outside in the field kala ko anda is related to the field ko no yewte so ko eddi ko wono be kadi area menen ko fi field on addi men kala hala fi field fami
So Chairman, we start from you. Yes. You can tell us the history a bit.
No, we do the introduction. Sorry. Yes. Okay. We have to do the introduction first.
You have to know us.
Okay, yeah.
And the coordination come from this side.
All right.
Okay. So, Minkos Honorable Sekou Bamiete, Commune Deputy Baseong, Commune Chair of the committee, Kadi. And you don't know.
Minko apply Sise mi halte mi innete minko mi deputy combo all yindu vice chairperson.
Okay, minko Omar Jammeh mi innete Nam Janjambure te ko member of this committee.
Minko Aliou Banga mbiyeten member Jara West, non-defeated Jara West.
Yes, Ibrahim Ajayati, member Sandi. Lamin Kama, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Minister of Youth and Sport. Minko Fali Korata Assembly member for Tumalan constituency. And a member to this committee.
Pademo, you speak for
yeah, Minko Honorable Padim Bosane, Deputy for New Bondani.
Sarata Bojan, Secretary. Yeah, Wanyasi, Senior Planner, Minister of Tourism and Culture.
Cameraman, Cherno.
No, ada mulai al.
Minko Cherno Davo, National Assembly, cameraman.
So kala halo kadi hala position ma hala inde ma position ma wata sapo nani kimi be ko anda
be sima fanan konton na mbodana janjambure ani DPS so ala jam nabi akumeta bagele nana ngafa akumeta albontolo mako e kan ala ni filo je nyaminde kabriya doko stade ya di mol blood doko beta kan domandi wa tara fo nyaado doko na stop do jahalda wolbe kuma kanne ina community ngori da because famo famo diamula kan nyapinto le kam ale ko do mole ala nyingeren famo fembe fokane ndole munyande rek way ndo fanan ni famo fo ndo fanan kan report samba officer so ga fo ha abitale they are making a follow up so ko bita ka nyami den fo inata fo mole ko al nyanta na la den bi so meta dia mola ato fanan minu ka moy nal nata fanan ay aji ak nyala saje asato sedia so wala na ala janna bi akuma ya tabak mola ni filo bi kabri astatan o iya na ida no mon play se ko nyani fanan amanna keno way disia fondinkel wultana iko dol manta dula soro e dandoro ne soro akere nyawnya itol be balo bo nyo keno kelale so ndo fanan have no option soro fonse bula way nal duntaje wala ya komi be jindula do ala doron ne allo so lafta min danila ato min nata nalta ala futande je ko funding kel on behalf of the youths iko molinge makoy dulay dada wala nabe dada la fana ya lonko abe dada la salonko hakilo sitenko saje dol fanan si daha dol mi be nyaato committee mi be gal nyaato dol fanan si daha wos diamo nanara ak nyapindol le kam nandri mi ngomi nata ka nyapindol kan so ndol fana batol danika mino nata jambi naltata alake ala ni kilale pro al mino responsible ta ala nyon nene foyna e mol mako saje ndol fana se bodda hado na solo kuo fana asita nyama so mbal welcome now
thank you who next your name and the role you are
Assalamu alaikum. Usman Jao, Ward Committee Secretary. I'm a DPS Kontona and then Honorable Member Sol Membe Dijam. The Flabantan Ward Committee Molbe Kontona and Momo Bentajan. Aketa Molla Kontan Bati B pour aller Najang, Kajube Munebe on the ground. Danaka na chairman ya almost a B4. Ambe men la fala drong, ya fo nyami. In Flabantan filo, nina mun na chosan nawetan filo. Ward ni mu 35 village le. Bari nawetan buka pile dulato, molbe mabe na manke Flabantan la nyim filo. So, womu, kuleti meya lonko, I ward mall kontan because janem sentati, nawetan on starta janka print of the kanafo. Nawetan won nawetan kapileda. Alam nata moldema with the help of Uncle Honorable Yerombalo for mol nata approve soto ko mbe stadium o soto la jam for the youths around Flabantan. So doko nyin starta aya fo nyamin kabira starta wotu moles play stop ta jam. Sanji fula tambita yusol buka play dula soto. But nyina inata iko bari nyim fil dolman register. Janne register tata so itol be jampi la so wonyale munga na weta nale mun nata mun naweta no start boy sol binaka ibe play kan filo nyin kono sainten tournament obe onne bare filo nyin be al hawa men kono fang amang dia pour kapileje because ni sama keta filo ka faji wala tep so amam fence fanan nkala fi at least fundraising kala pour committee ay ta nyato asa fan de mano bare wobe man keno because ala dogo man laba so mo mola kole a bale filo be lafiring ministry e moldema filo dogo e bang anum fanan committee fanan be lafiring ministry e molma ko sporting materials so that ntol finance janjano na word useful so dal in a sort nyene mu na kumoti mbal tentula mbal jaila alla najang ay mol content bake na koleyam wala ti filoni labang so that useful se pleno comfortably ni se ku jamal keno je membo ko hane nyoboro fam na ma ko nyoboro se keno je se fundraising fanan keno je bare wo bete keno la ne filo mambang so be dan na jam folo o nyaato ala barka ala na jam pafta ni labanta na filo bi anim fana committee mol min bijam mbal be kontona anin sate mol fana mbal be kontona timba fala le ko na jang 2001 kabina da janna yin filo ta ala doko master ministry ya ta ba doko yin master le atata lota do maninke 2021 ha I came here but doko yin satale atata do maninke a lota because ntina da janna le 2021 but doko yin satata a lota but kabina da jang nen dal be visiter ne assess mam mo fon yin ka I just came on my own. So look at all these project site ke jube nyami ani do ko nyami nata munu nata lundo fana jube nata muru na ngal nata yenyi ni ka ci malle o mara rin jalla nata fa nyami ni bo nyami waro nata ni fintindi na nata be ni nata si fana ta janna do ko nyami na bi ka kan nyami na ko mara na nata be explain ni do rawol bi nyami do ko ni bi ka kan nyami do ko ni la do nyami nada wol fala be explain ngoy ko ntela bi janto ko la sa ni ci yende ko yu ara ko sa mba katala nale do ko ka je ko ni filo ay dada ay atia kal na tala nyami kabi wo bota jen nada na directorate engage ni filo la Kenya la nada tandina ko na report dada na filo ni natal na kiye bo kono filo la fensol ni inata boy be collapsed collapsed dalilo min kama nyaaju be ko si mawol men na ma contractor abu ni local ne ron among fonko kaje because na one visit for another jang nin jato fo benta jang you could remember very well nada visit la jang ka jang bi nada fo benta jang la mo to ba ma be ala kaje ida so ni be ko nada contract ko ni approach ko ke free na do ko kuma by nada do ko kuma within certain period nada stop ko take nada stop do ko ni kabri waro mo ministry engage kan kalon na do ko ni stop the minister na data the minister da ko telefon bi na tora we want to visit this places kabina da ne telefon be command wolum be ben taja jaman kata yan ka ba kala yu firo da nyata ba minister atandira jela wolum be kata ko nyili e jole fo pare delayance nyin abota contractor nyin fongola bala ana atandira ko contractor nyin ina communicate tale pour kaje ko ina yin la ba and ye what that timeline na diala na market iba sambala ko so they are on that process amamme yoro fon natana yoro mbalo anata he came to my office ka o complain o yim fonya ko ko fawta for ministry ka in discuss but e kumol be fonya na ma isu yim fawta for up to the president level yoro mbalo was a former honorable minister honorable national assembly during APRC time part of it so another office from amamme akonya ko na sababu wala nani kilo na tajang because I work very hard kaje ko because we write a request to the ministry called that filo wala ne filo sama ni wonte
niaju e inde ndola lamang o request safe ka ko ila fa filo but they only tell request me safe ka ko ila fa filo mo at na filo safe ko that's a very good idea because there are many places here but now they are request another filo safe that's good because I need talent and albo lorin blami dinkra min fanato ni ajube fana alo kutale albo bla jamal to balami alon ko ni wodo di bese de no jam ka yin filo ni use but tarde bo soto kan hal sai ni wati kan na office le ka complain ka tanina ko yin filo ko bo ke ni nyami
dumanya la kana
committee mo Mr Mendi abola kono andi yin fana abola kono so kula mi alan ko amuna concern balake because niaju be building on yil e be collapse e karade no be collapse tan e boytal so akamunda am fe contractor la do ku nya ay min keji ama nyafa to be honest ama nyafa lafta do ku e kenyami ngana ta nyami do ku man ta nyama so comme c'est afa nyami na fa ministre jawol afa bijam ka tandi ala ko nyingla nyinta do ku la I better left ala nyami I did fana left ala nyami and I promised the ko bokel within a time but some problem over dama about ministry level now a PS will address that issue ka je ko nyanta develop la nyami but for us but try come we have to communicate to them because they need to contact all the time maybe there are certain issues we will highlight here left ali will highlight you don't need to be afraid of anybody here you have to say whatever alia feel ko about your feel and you have to say it because all these people are here, ministry is here. Because if I elaborate, I feel that we don't elaborate. So, but I thank whatever you said. Thank
you. So we can want to hear from DPS. Then we can get back to you. What do you hear from DPS?
Sansan say we kuma to back. We move kontona. We honorable members kontona. Maybe new background there of the project. Akitanya dida ani okto bi mbedamento. Dolo fana kata ko men ke mbake kam fana kaje ko men ya address ni haklo ba kan safro kenan ne ko lafta filo by then the former minister had time Nathan Tolkien pour kana come and see the place so we had a meeting with them at their committee plus NSC Jawla was part of the team until ñu na pool be ke fo ñu na GPP krip carbol be ka pareta contractor na na gam engineer gam engineer is contract was awarded to gam engineer that's Mr. Cham Ibrahim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and new project foundation was laid on the 22nd of November 2020 when Bakar was 1 month in the office.
You say how when?
22nd of November, 21st, 22nd, I cannot.
November.
Yeah, November 2020. 2020. And the project name found the cost is about 7.9 million.
Cost?
Yeah, 7.9 million.
That's the value, contract value?
Yeah, contract value is 7.9. Some buttons is added, but don't remember, it's about 7.9. So 22nd being foundation, like, you know, government procedures, generally, company we could have found sort of money. I think it was late in December 2020. Yeah. Huh? GAM engineer. Yeah, CEO is Ibrahim Cham. Yeah, you remember that, yeah. So kudos to the first payment. It was a milestone payment. You have 45%, 35%, 10%, and 10% retention. Yeah. So you may consult on that and design.
So actually,
yeah, 45% was paid. 45% was paid.
That's the first installment.
That's the first installment payment. You have to bring a lot of documents to ensure that you are qualified to pay that. But normally government contractual fund is 20%. But near 45%, so there are requirements new to do 45, you are qualified for 45%. So they submitted that we paid them 45%.
Based on performance.
Based on performance. Nominal second payment came, we came with the internal auditors to come and verify whether they are qualified for the second payment. It should be certified by the consultant. Yeah.
Who's your consultant?
Mr. Samba.
Mr. Samba.
Adama Samba.
Adama Samba is the consultant.
Is the consultant, yeah.
The company? You know, consultants and
he has a company. I forget about the
yes,
company.
It's a company.
Yeah, it's a company. Yeah, consultant. But I'll give you the name.
What is a consultant?
Yeah,
Consultant. What is his name?
Ibrahim Samba.
Ibrahim Samba.
Adam
Samba.
His father is Brian. Adam Samba is the consultant.
And you can remember the company?
I know the Value Engineer. Yeah. Yeah, Value Engineer. That payment, certification of the what I am to my phone call start with defense. Yeah, it's qualified for the second payment. And we raised the second payment based on the certification of the consultant.
What was the second payment?
35%. Meaning that we paid 80% of the value, which is over 5 million.
So was 90. 45 or 35?
I think it's 80. Yeah. 45 or 35. It's 80. Because 20%, 10% equal, 10% is for retention.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah, exactly, yeah. 35%, that was the second payment. Biro Oketa, Amanta Minta.
No, you don't come in the sun. It's affecting me.
You can come in.
Chair. This second payment, Keda. Until before the second payment. I think I can remember that was April. Then when we certify, we do the payment up to me payment Keda. Then what I influence from within there. I'm not a technician, but bring the phone. But look, after I influence jump on the thing, I'll let people bullet thing. Into a brother Jamanta be calculated on June on the 11th or on the 12th, I think. I call Kenao Cabo, but it out of jam. The brother in Gemodo, you bullet your Yama. What is common sense? It fence Bulandi among country called Kaji. That was your own fault. Yeah, so now Kadau Walenyama, Nia Commandi, we did a lot of efforts with Cham, all that. Personally, me, I invited officer on 2 or 3 occasions after the Minister of Ranarakuman Nasita. Simon Gatakamin, especially men, was a natural calamity or whatever. Yellow man can rock over. But we believe
it's not a natural calamity.
Exactly. Bring second payment, may I give you nothing has happened. Bring second payment, nothing has happened. Hope you did divert the to other projects. But saying Korojo and B, who want to take when you remember that, but say you just have your second payment 1 month. So at least, Korojo will be in the land or Yami. Yeah. So you invite now office with the consultant. Can you come a problem? Let's just give him time because science somehow shoot at the same time, young Padang laborers was a problem to him. Akabika, labor shouldn't know and the Dokula shouldn't know Yama. He has to come them, take them from Combo to Samananja. Yeah, since a internal business store. The contract and the contract goes for 6 months. The project should have completed July 2021.
Contract duration 6 months.
6 months, yeah. That's what's in our BOQ, 6 months. Contract when but it was very close to Sama. During Sama, I think not only him, even with Diabuku, Janjambure, they all wrote to the ministry for an extension.
How long?
Yeah, I think we did them about 2 months or so. Yeah, 60 days, I can remember. They all did. Fananketa, nothing happened. Yeah. So after the level of up to the presidency, the minister engaged Mamba. So we just send the report to IG arrest. But we seek legal opinion, not justice. Justice not Munefo. Sometimes in case Benjamin, I think you pay 10% like a win-win situation, with the exception of him. Because the other ones will performance in Yajube is commensurate with the payment. But even if we give him 10%, he cannot do anything. Because 10% is about 750,000. So with this, at the Penkeno, these other ones in Keta Wolenyamate. But Chamla problem at the moment is he's struggling. Be Abebanyaman told form ideas or no. So say we send the matter to IGP. IGP for you have to send us an evaluation report first. We look at it and see then we take the necessary action. Mantra Sirindi, Mbakata can Barian Lua Kolemu, it's a Yapaka no Diako Femina. You have to follow due procedure. For Jendi, all the avenues are exhausted. Yenta Menkelis now came. But Missy Day in and out, Ninda for Janio Hokian, because I know how much efforts we did to make sure Nyeki no Jante. Kodo is not our problem. Kodo Bigel Menin complete.
but it 80% dila mola man think you know ko be 20% dila ate keno la bang because it has to go through the internal audit e ba fale say fire bande bang. So these are the internal issue challenges we have. Mantra daring basan sam by efforts taken be cham accountable la nyame ko do aka nyame to lo man ken to la problem ate ko ama divert bara man ke jam fana o say be dan na wala atol fana nyata nyame I don't know be mako no la nyaade because binde bo to ne fono dol fana bena call check and mantra lo sirinde maybe ning consultant dem by Monday we will have that evaluation report then nyanta kala dem ta akiji nyol fana action o juri but maybe to fana nata whether they're going to invite the contract or whatever, so to the honorable members to label. But Mbakata come back, mantra sirini, we are not lengthening. Bakala can make so Jay. Kolota la fact, you have to do no, it's taxpayers' money. I enter recover, I enter Karanyama, I enter Kellan. You but sign legal implication all the for we have to take our time. Now you will find out how we are going to be guided by the Minister of Justice.
DPS.
Yeah.
The consultant, what was his scope of cover? Because we expect having been the contract document, you have given him a scope of cover whereby he will be monitoring the contractor and holding him responsible. I think it would have even helped you. And again, we want to know, when it comes to the supervision of this facility, whether you involve the stakeholders, that is the beneficiaries. Just allow me.
Sir, can you take the question one after the that one, the first one you ask is very, very important.
Yes, the second one is when you are laying the foundation, you have shown the contractor, these are the beneficiaries. These are the committees responsible by the Act of Parliament. You understand? So that at least at the end of the day, if you are at Combo, this will be here with them. Make sure watching, they're doing the right thing, and they'll be updating you on periodically.
Yeah, okay.
You understand? We want you to explain this too, so that we can understand.
Yeah, for that one, I think they are the best person to answer that. Regarding whether they are engaged. Personally, that is there. They every day in and out, almost need better than can do find that we inform the contractor. These are the people concerned. Every day they feel it. Some of the problems only from control for never came. So don't need to be your calamity. Will the consultant also a canale, but not occasionally?
What we are talking about, because the same thing happened to Janjambure. Whether you have given the contractor and the members, the beneficiaries here, the legal actors, just allow it, just a legal actor into the contract, like they have the right to talk to the contractor. This have to be done.
Yeah, okay.
We want those clarity.
Exactly.
You know why? We are now, we want a solution to this problem.
Exactly.
So if we want a solution to it, we must exhaust the problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I come in, I think probably some of the questions should be directed to the minister personally, who has been the head of the ministry. Maybe when we get them to the National Assembly, we will discuss those things. Maybe DPS will want to answer, but probably that may be different from what the minister is going to say later.
Different, yeah.
You understand? And I think we need to be careful with that. Here, what we look at is, we focus on the community more. What the perspective they have about the project, and how they think this is going to, support them for this completion. Then the aspect of the ministry, rule DPS they've paid almost 5.9 million.
Yeah.
Yes. That's 80%.
80%, yeah.
80% has been paid already. That is clear. So now the burden lies on the contractor. So the ministry can make sure they get access. I know the committee is in haste to get the
back. What of
you know why we are doing it? It's because of we know they have played their part and they have done what they are expected to do. But we also, at times, delegate responsibility also, it helps us, it makes the life easy. You understand? And also, the quality of the job and the value of the time value of the money also is important. Because these contractors at times is a problem. But anyway, some of the questions will be at the parliament. So we just want you to tell us about it.
Just a little on that, for benefit of all of them to hear what I'm saying, let me say it in local language. For the local level here, or the beneficiaries, you see committee, they set up a committee here. Because this is a work, local level. You move word. So they set up a committee here. Me along with the chairman of that committee is directly working with the
ani contractor il faut nte fond bi nala na bar kabiri nara na inara direct rate nara leta do safe mini yalon koy batala ni monitor kan ke supervise so kabiri o leta or safe they bring to that monitor or supervision governor is part of it regional sport chairman who is the head is part of it regional youth chairman is part of it and my office is part of it so this is the team mini yalon koy batala monitor kan in order to avoid conflict yeko fitino kana so contract call ni konkota because it's such a call experience like janjambura o jam momo kata contract ro yala do yeah anybody just go there and tell him sometimes so the contractors become somehow confused with the community because everybody just comes in and talk to them so avoid that conflict in other little was something we have community. So time to time, we'll be going with them. Ni a problem means we share the complaint. Little anything so they share it with us so that we all work together. Let another contract and see how to solve the problem. No matter solve no, we go to we send the information to the ministry. This is how we work.
Okay. Any other question?
Yeah, made of Mofun from Birin Tara Agia, near poor big Aton General, your poor big come there, Konoko Aton Yenta Minkala, and they were kept. Your payments was based on the milestone and is certified by the consultant. So until payments get our so Ninkai Kinyaro Katamim Fanambulu, Nint himself on Tolfanambejil, but until Tarawaje down was back. Because your court legally far from qualified to get the job. Honestly, since I'm attending about money lanyani. Kodo detail le kodo lo mang use kodo pot. That's the hard part.
But these consultants, how do you call it? Qualifying these things. Have you
for the second phase?
Have you been reviewed?
Have you been reviewed? You make it all. Yeah. Second payment bill or keta pen bank. You understand? Consultant wo na me no we kele. Biri force dia. Nim fencing nim ku a structural main bake. Or bake a force face lekon. So he is qualified for the second payment. Can our second payment before Fanambe register, internal audit has to come and verify, which we did with them. So yeah, what I'm going to as a ministry, honestly, payment started
so what was the role of the consultant after the second payment?
Second payment, Biro Ketale, came back. He wrote a report out for the ministry concerning the contractor that he cannot do the job. He was called Onyama and misused. That report was there.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum once again. Mbemo betentu lambeja DPS na question of la fila kalamenti wolongo during force payment be effecta alko consultant wala na taka ko nyi evaluate.
No force payment
astagfirullah. During force payment evaluation and a report for second payment. I want to ask, what consultant munala qualification and munala relationship? I would say something because left a comment and come nana anata I report la the ministry la ko I'll see second payment keno then that consultant is not competent. Why do I say he is not competent? Bring I jallo without pillars. Wala nyanta kayita ndalla ko mo man nyanka dala sidi wala to continue with. No, let me just learn how to because personally, what on defend I was not a youth chairperson, I was not a member of parliament. See my ngamara accidental in na munen na bende ja bolon ya so men loja pilata wa ga be ko and it wasn't only the pillar problem. The other problem was the quality of the blocks were bad. And we can justify it because it's like Kenyola Sierra Cement. That is just one part. So I enjoy ministry or consultant minabe mun report si fale dila ministry la fire do no ministry koto ministry fund release for the second payment. You know, I think it will be important to have answers around that because as much as Laftaka consultant on play, I think we equally need to recognize that ministry has a shortfall in executing their duties. We should be able to do that and able to say this in the presence of the community. Because we all have our shortfalls. And this is a clear indication to that. Apart from that, what consultant killing? Father Mandara Farafanya Youth Center local. It's not
the contractor. It's the contractor with
okay, the contractor ko le Farafan. What contractor killing le beja?
Yeah.
Falman ba kalama be doku si fa men na Farafanya Youth Center.
It's too different from Kola. Yeah, that was maybe in Toledo.
How long is here?
Yeah, this is advertised.
No, on the DPS. No, on the
how the contracts are awarded.
Let me just say this. Because natara ko ebe do ko dilande. Na do ku dol menke. Na do ku dol menke. Ngamero fana nyanta ka use le as a reference, as a benchmark. Ka je ko nga qualify no to
let me help you with that one. What me evaluation on. Yeah, man, that's there. Similar works carried out. Actually, I will kije, but Farafene was not part of that evaluation. Kafa Farafene taken.
But Najaloko is still the same Ministry of Youth and Sport.
Exactly, but it's a different one. We are not supervising that project. That's completely.
Now what to do that?
That's completely.
Yes. We have all powers to summon them. And now here, in the face of the community, our role is
just to assess and
to assess the situation and know, and also reassure them that this thing will happen. That should be our role now.
So I think yes, I think we have had
someone want to come up.
Unfortunately, we have protocols.
No,
we have protocols. We all agreed on 3 from your side, and 3 from here, and we have exhausted 3. In fact, the most important thing, it has been said.
Almost.
No, it has been said. Because what we want to hear, we know it already. The level of the contract, how the contract was awarded, and what were the constraints of the contract. So what we can tell you now, to cut the hotel, like the men for a sign, coming until Nyantamen Lonna, Ngo Lon, Nyantamen Moila Fanang, Nga Moile, left a mangel and Katawali Jan sign Nintel Fantata, the ministry Kumanilale, the contractors Kumanilale. Those B, I'll tell a consultant from Kumanila, I'll tell member Syrian B. I'll put a deputy board. I'll tell you what the Danola. I'll tell the elect. I'll represent G. So near project Natali, a project man Amal Nafa, Amataka Yama. Until the responsibility can make so follow up for a doku. Say Allah do no ben telebul. Bari ntal kelo keno la nimantal niman na janga nyininka. Ngalte altefa ya mo fo nga dum tuloto. Ngaje nyal. Ya ansat wole nati jambi bari ntel sewotale adu ngalonko atel fanang a reasonable tale ali projecting ali value le ya ansat ali alonko projecting nata alla nafale kadu altel fawle a request imanna nati don ka imposal kam altel ya risku ko sultal adu mo kilinja ko about 34 to 35 communities wole be within the surrounding wo be kan play jand wo be ngaw record le adu second fan kam contract ni nata every day alkala doko bola kana in fact ngalon jamal bije fon e ka voluntary job ki jele ka blokol katani o ka jionate o ka ata hip in one way or the other just to support so ngaw be jele je sa intel mel dani rek al nimbara sa pour ngata ko to nga dula yu jube rek del ngata bi was project dolbe nyaato fanan dobe dia bugu dolbe basse nyanta kawol be chekle ngabota makati ni sifale makati yes
no problem
so ni so wala be na so mbate tula manjaro o vice na fofena fulare kala ka
ndege be fula do yalla baake bawo community project ko la mo kon sa kundale ba do ko ali alon funding ke ko man so surtout be funding advocate na mo funding advocate la funding ke ko mo do baake bari okay même fula do pour funding ko be jang mu ñoni saboro seta al kana son pour mo yal dundi fitna ku ko no pour ka diamo wul mi yalo ka dena vidde al kol ñing loolu ala jiki mol sotale ala député bu ko le ko fa be jël as a committee no responsibility oversight la over the ministry mais ko do di contractor pour ay do ko ke so mbe bu ko normal ban meanwhile français as a patient soto ali understand ko jiki mol ba bu le men sañ ko tawandi non funding tara fo nga jeko de ñinde nga normal wari ma bondi non ha fa meke la ku dolti bari nga jiko soto kon sa kenol inshallah rabbi na najang ko mayata kana do nali o interface soto aliyem moy asala ko dibidon na ni ayen na tan do alon ko jikola wala fon so pra sa fa hamnya bari fitna ko
Fitino buka jar.
business we pray first, then we go to pray.
Oh, hello? Hello? Okay. Ladi, supervisor.
He's the manager.
Manager. First name?
Karamo.
Karamo.
Tambaja.
Tambaja.
Yes.
Mr. Tambaja.
Yes.
Thank you for meeting me here.
It's a pleasure.
This is a team from the National Assembly. The Senate Committee of Future Sport and Tourism. We are on an oversight function under the two ministries to go around, see their projects, their facilities, and at least have the opportunity to interact with the people at the grassroots. Because as you know, we are serving the people, we are elected by the people. And if these ministries are here to serve them and at least bring development to their areas. And I think it's important also for us to go around as the oversight function who is overseeing these two ministries to go and see whether what the documents they are submitting or what they are submitting at the assembly based on their programs and their functions is in line with what is happening. So that's why we are here to go around and see it for ourselves and hear it from the grassroots. At least
So the first-hand information we want to hear. But first of all, we can, from my side, I don't know maybe others, but for me, I'm really overwhelmed because looking at the facilities, I know it's under good control because I've been coming here several times. So I know people are managing it very well because I have seen some improvements. You understand? I have seen some improvements and people are committed to what they are doing. And I used to know there were string measures or conditions attached when it comes to the usage of these facilities. So here, I think we just want to hear from you your operational background and what are your challenges and your way forward as far as the center is concerned, and what is the support you're getting from the Youth Council, and again whatever connections or whatever also development you are giving to the youth sector, as long as this place is for the youth. Are the youth benefiting?
As the
facility is for the youth,
yes.
Whether the facility is making an impact to the youth, whether they are benefiting from what is being proceeded or what is meant for. Because people might use an advantage when they are being selected as leaders, at the end of the day they turn it in the other way around. So we want to hear more from you regarding the benefits the youth are benefiting from the center and other supports also you are getting from. So first of all, before we go further, we need to introduce ourselves so that when we meet, you'll be able to say Mr. X or Mr. Y. My name is Honorable Sekuba, the NAM for Basse constituency and the chair of this committee.
Honorable Sisi Abdullah, Forgiving constituency and vice chair. Honorable Valley Kora National Assembly member for Tumana constituency and a member of this
My name is Yaya Awanyasi. I'm a senior planner at the Ministry of Tourism and Culture.
Honorable Pardon Mosane, member of Fonyu Konani. Honorable no words.
You can introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Lamin Sima, regular youth and sport coordinator.
I am Karamo Tambaya. I am center manager for Bansa.
Honorable, you don't introduce yourself.
On record. Honorable Omar Jan, NAM for Janjambura, and a member of the committee.
Yes.
Other members are behind.
Sorry,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am
What do you do?
It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise. Because it's not a surprise. Even to say her name is Sikarol and she's just laughing. No, they just there like that.
Well, we are on introduction.
Okay. So
come here.
Introduce me.
This gentleman, we are moving. This gentleman is Honorable Ibrahim Jaite for Sandu, and he's a member of this committee.
Yeah.
I think somebody was away.
DPS
Lamin Kamara is also part of us from the Minister of Youth and Sport, and Honorable Aliu Balde from Jara Central, right?
Yes.
From Jara Central.
Jara
Is also Jara West is also part of the team. So
no, there's one left.
Who?
The guy.
Yes. Uncle. Kema Fati. Fati Hyderabad. Yeah, okay, all right. Thank you. So this is the team, precisely. So, and these are your people serving you at the assembly, whether directly or indirectly you elected them. So we are there for the community and we are there for the people. So we just want to hear briefly from you, and also we want to hear from the financial manager behind me. How does he collect the funds and how he manage the funds so that at least it will be utilized in the right direction? Yes. Not from you, the finance. We want to hear from you.
No problem. No, but he can assist also.
Yeah.
Overview.
Let him just speak on admin.
It's a collective. It's a collective form.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. We are indeed honored to receive you here today. As you said, here is a youth center.
And then operationally, we have staffs up to 5. We have the center manager, finance officer, caretaker, and then the caterer. So these are the staffs that we, and also the security guard, sorry. So we have about 5 staffs that are operating. So we also have a board, management committee, which comprises different people from youth-led organizations or the regional and district youth committees. So these are people that...
Can I observe? You said the board and also at the regional youth committee.
Those are the people that are represented at the board.
We have a board.
We have the board. Just say the board. We have the board, which comprises of members from the RYC, that is the Regional Youth Committee, the DYC, and then also the Sport Council and other important stakeholders in the community. That's part of the board. Yeah, so these are the people who design policies that we implement at the admin level. So we have services like accommodation, hall rental, and also musical concerts. We also have a restaurant now that we are going to start to operate shortly. So these are the services that we provide, and currently also we have partnered with SOS to ensure that we have a computer lab where young people could come and have access to digital learning tools, free access, and also have access to research methods. We also have a research center now, which we are going to start operating probably next month, because the only thing that made us not to start was the rehabilitation of the center, which is completed now. But we are already in mid-month. We cannot start those operations unless when the month is completed. So these are free services that we give to young people. We also engage on awareness raising, visiting communities, and also youth organizations to enlighten them about irregular migration, SRH, sexual and reproductive health issues. And sometimes also we normally have funds from the NYC, which are usually supported by UNFPA, to implement activities on sexual and reproductive health. So our major partners as of now is IMVF Tekifi, a youth project. They have been in the country from 2016, but already the project is already ended. So and also SOS Youth Survey Project. These are the main partners that we have at the center right now. So looking at the rehabilitation that we went through for the past 10 months, it was fully supported by IMVF. They refurbished all the offices, the accommodation, and also provided new buildings for restaurant and a generator room. So SOS also is the one that is supporting us with the computer lab so that young people could come and access digital learning tools. So on the side of the operations too, we have the finance manager who normally takes care of all the financial dealings, while the manager do usually take care of the day-to-day running affairs of the center.
Approvals.
Yeah. So as you said, these are the things that we are doing right now. And normally also when there are community events or community activities, they normally write to us. If we have sufficient funds, we usually support them. Even this NECOF, forthcoming NECOF, we just recently received a letter that we should support an amount of 50,000. So normally these are things that we usually do when there are funds, because what our funds are used for two purposes: to provide admin costs and also to support community and youth activities. So part of our challenges is we don't usually have any subventions from the NYC, because usually they would say normally they are not provided with subventions to give to the youth centers. So these are big challenges that we normally have. At the youth centers also we don't have access to mobility. Just recently I have been trying to have that discussion with IMVF so that they can provide at least a motorbike for us, which I believe we will be able to attain, because they already promised us that this is something that they are going to look into. So these are some of the challenges that we have at the center level for now. But right now the board chair is also here.
Yeah, I know. I just want them to know that
you are the
here.
boss. You cannot run away, Baba.
You cannot. So normally, anything that we're doing, we also try to ensure that the board is fully aware, as we usually have quarterly meetings every 3 months, where the finance manager and also the center manager would present their activity and financial report, which are, reviewed and adopted by the board members for us to move forward with the subsequent quarter. So this is a brief information about how we operate and the things that we also offer.
Thank you so much. I think by listening, this is not a brief, it's an in-depth.
Yeah.
And really, this is a full-fledged institution because all the operational systems you mentioned here, those are standard operational procedures in offices. And we are also impressed. In fact, we are going further, even supporting the other youth activities inside or whether nearby. And again, the most important thing, the most important pillar of functions, that is building capacity, engaging the youth, and that is commendable. Because from Bara, all the youth centers we met, nobody have ever even said we supported outside, but we are looking for support. You understand?
Although for us we don't have much.
No. What I'm saying is, it's because of the proper procedure of management and that yielded this dividend. You understand? So that's why we need to commend you, and we just approach to add more, because it's at least if other youth centers or youth areas should come and understudy the way you are managing. I think we should also give about the back, and also the board. We also have to thank the board because they prepare the policies for you to implement, and we know the board also. They have the vision, and they are all leaders. Because only the board can give you a sense of direction. You understand? So we are thankful. As I said, we are happy because we are seeing every day this place is improving. So if you can hear from the finance side.
Yes.
So muna laka si Olof. Mula ka fana pide. Wow. Wow.
Good afternoon. Like how my center manager has said right now is that we used to work for this center.
Mane, dama si Olof pour nga mën a express mo ba? Amul problem. It's part of your responsibility to draw receipt. You understand? Because it's about check and balances. Because tey yàlla tere ko kenn moomu boppam. Te mu nga collect fii 5 nit seen xaalis nga binda ko si book bi. Receipt bi nekku fa. Toujours su ñëwee du book bi la ñoo seet, receipt bi la ñoo seet. Nga dafa indi contradiction. Understand? Ñu ñëw ne book bi lii la wax. No, receipt bi lii la wax. So, understand? So we are giving an advice. I know you are prudent when it comes to managing the funds, but also if you do more advice and guidance. Please, su ñëwee issue a receipt. Su ko borom jëlee wasalaam su ko jëlul nga teg ko somewhere. Auditor su ñëwee o board bi su ñëwee ñu bëgg la ci mën nga tegal gaay affaire bi ñu gis. So pour next time ñu la ci is your responsibility pour nga draw receipt. Understand? Because it's your responsibility. Tout xaalis bi su ñëwee kañ nga ko dee banque. The very day nga ko dee banque. nga ñëw denc banque receipt. sa boss su solee xaalis daf dee ñëw rek nga jox ko doo binda.
No. When my boss said that I should give her money, he must request it.
He requests and you
Yes,
sign,
I read, yeah.
and you keep the record.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It's what we want to
So
do.
I just want to still add up to what she was trying to talk about, because when it comes to the accommodation side, sometimes when people come now, before we were even using books to record, but now I have developed a software where we record all the bookings, all the financial dealings. So we have a spreadsheet for the hall, we have a spreadsheet for for the accommodation, and also have a spreadsheet for the night concert. But normally, sometimes rooms, people don't usually request for, they don't usually request for receipt. But we usually enter it in the Excel, the amount,
and your telephone number that you have done bookings. So for the case of other things like conference meetings and night programs, they usually collect their receipt.
Who's managing, who's using the Excel?
She is using it, but usually I also help in terms of guiding her to use it.
How long did you start to use it?
This just recently when we started operations. I think it's about a week or so. But this was something that we were lacking, because normally Omar knows we used to use a booklet to record. So normally when it comes to balancing, it's always a problem. But with the new system, you have it gives you that opportunity to always calculate your funds easily and do your balancing every day, to know exactly how much you have and your expenditures. So these are new strategies that we are trying to put in place.
That is the Excel, no?
Yeah, the Excel, yeah.
Okay, members, any other? No, can you give chance to the other lady also?
To greet you all and thank you for coming. You are welcome to Bansang Youth Center. It's a pleasure having you here. When I heard about you coming, I was so happy that I told Karamo that no matter the busy schedule, I will make sure that create a time to come and join the team. First of all, Omar, congratulations one more. Yeah, I think since after your election we didn't see face to face, but anyway, he has been a brother, a colleague in youth work, a mentor, and everything to us. I can fully say that because of them that we have this youth center running this way. They have really contributed immensely to the towards the youth development of this region, most particularly to the youth centers. As Karamo was rightly mentioning when I was coming in, that we have little, but we make sure that we share it among the young people of this region, and most especially, particularly the country at large. We need support, as he said, and I'm just going to elaborate a bit on them as well. Like that of mobility is always a problem, because we want to go deep into communities far away from Bansang here in order to enlighten them on some of the youth developments going around the community, because we believe that those people, they don't have that access to be part of most of the youth activities that are going on in the community. So we believe going there, meeting them in their own environment, talking to them so as to encourage them as well to come into to come here, so as they can also have the access that we Bansangas or other communities are having. So, but going there is always a problem. Most of the time we have to rent a vehicle to go there and do all those stuff. So at times we will feel like going and it's always difficult for us to go, because if we are not that much financially strong, we cannot be doing those things. We request for a motorbike, as he said, those the project we were supporting here, but unfortunately we are not lucky to have it from them. But still, we asking help from anybody, from any organization that can help in order to make our work more easier for us. So, but in nutshell, as they said, this the operational procedures that you say, the way we operate. Personally, my communication, when it comes to financial transactions with the center manager and the financial officer, we had we don't have the Excel before. It's just now that he came up with it. But before what we were doing, they normally write requests via email, so as for us to have the copy for reference purpose. In every quarterly meeting, when we are about to have that quarterly meeting, he will print out all the the email requests, then submit it to the board. Then we look at it and compare it with the whatever transaction book that they are having, in order to know that we are on the right track. So these are some of the things that we are doing in order to make sure that we manage the financial transaction of the place, because Jatwa knows before they came into youth work, how the place was running. So, but when they came, they start to install a system that is going to help us to make sure that we sustain the place, because everything that we generate from the center is that what we use to pay our staffs. So if we don't manage it that much, well, it's going to be always difficult for us to sustain the place and the staff as well. So these are just few things that I can say about it. And I think Karamo, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I just stopped here. No, don't ask the Karamo, just say your thing.
Thank you.
Why you people are coming here, it shows that we are doing something, at least. Even the name going out to you people to, be here means they elect us. So we just hope that, we can be always put into your consideration whenever that you have something to give out to the community, most especially the young people. Yeah. Not really,
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. I think we need to commend you also with your board members. As what we are saying is, we know you are using almost the modern system of administration and operation. But we just want to add more because we feel like we are part of you. The reason why when we came, when we started discussion, we have to crack jokes because we want everybody to be smiling. We want people to feel we are part of them. We are not here as authorities or to be imposing or dictating. We are here to discuss and we find a way to our problems, our challenges. That's why at times we use that psychological method at least to make people at ease. Some of the people, when they talk to authorities at times, they might feel shy or that complacency, you understand? That's why at times we use that system to at least to make them feel comfortable and to make them feel these are part of us, these are our people, so that you can talk freely, you understand? Without that, at times it's difficult to get information, you understand? So that was the main reason. And we really thank you. Yes, you want to add one?
Omar is a frequent follower of our social media platforms. If you want to frequently know the things that we do, because normally anything that we're doing, anything that we receive, we always want to publicize so that the young people can know this is what we are doing. All the community engagements that we usually do, they are all on our Facebook, Instagram, and our Twitter. So you can always search for Bansa Youth Center on Facebook, and you will see some of the activities we have been doing on migration and other activities that I have been mentioning in my speech.
And TikTok. Is the trend.
Yes.
Is the trend.
So thank you. And coordinator, if you have one thing you want to add on it, so that we can wrap up.
Maybe one or two words to what my colleagues have said. I've been working with all these youths in the real estate, one in Kauru, in Jambre, and then here. This one, in fact, I've been executing for a long time. And it's one of the best youth centers, I would say. And the Gambia is among the best, I would say. They are among the best centers. Even the one in URA. I know you are saying, I was there. When you come to operation, because the operation system I found here was very good because that's what was here. But when I came, I tried to strengthen it. Because when it comes to administration or technical issues, policies, I always try to guide them. This is what I guide the board, technically, all their operation and administration. So when we came, we tried to change it. Strengthen the board, strengthen the administration. That's why some of them asked to go for certain training to ensure that they do their work correctly. Because we want to change from that system now. We say this is beyond the youth and the young people will take care. These are the first things we try to protect. That's why when you go to all these youth centers across the region, you see that their operational system is up to standard now. They are operating in a very standard.
In Sierra?
Yeah, in Sierra, yeah. The one in Kauru, the one in URA. In Janjambure, in fact, we have to change the whole administrative system. They told us when I came with it. It was very tough, but we have to do it to make sure that everything works. We are at the board level. We are part of the board. All these youth centers, I am part of the board. We advise them technically, how the board should make decisions and so that they all how they should work. So we are doing that to ensure that these places are sustained and also the staff work and they support young people and also support the communities as well. Because these centers are built for young people to provide youth-friendly services and also generate funds for the upkeeping of the center, also help and support the youth initiative programs and activities. So they are on that, they are doing that, we are working on that. All that they have said here, those are the issues they have here and those are the constraints also they have mentioned here. Possibly you will visit at the backside
you will see some of the development work they are doing and the challenges they are facing. So that also Ministry and National Youth Council also can come and support it. But this development also came through National Youth Council, when we say that, because they are partners. They prioritize which youth centers they want to support them from us, the initiative and the board, and they will come and support. So once again, this is what I have to say. Thank you all.
This is an institution. It's not a private owned facility. I would implore you guys to insist on issuing receipts. Let them have a formal way of paying. Let them come to the desk, to the counter and pay, draw your receipt and give them. As well as you are putting up an Excel format, but insist on giving receipts. But because that will clear everything at the end of the day, when auditors would have to come and audit you. I think that will clear it.
Do you have a backup system?
Yeah,
do you have a backup system?
we have
two to three backup systems. That is the plan, because we have not used it for long. What we want to do is every month, like end of month, before you move to the following month, you back up the system using the center's email. You send the document there to keep it in the email, because the email will forever be there. So once the system is always having issue,
drive, so in case there's an issue.
So anytime you have issue with your desktop, all you need is to enter the email in the new device that you are going to use to have the spreadsheet that you were using and continue with it.
Or you can have the Google Drive.
Yeah, those are all possibilities.
Yeah, but please, you need to be issuing receipt.
You need to.
For the accommodation, we are not doing
across the board, do that. Yes, Honorable.
Isn't a receipt should not be a by force thing. The thing is,
those come in.
Some customers are very stubborn.
No.
We draw a receipt and give them, and they say, no, it's okay.
Yeah, but you can put it aside.
Just fine.
That is why for
the receipt will have a duplicate.
Yeah, no. For instance, if you draw a receipt, you know where.
But you retain the duplicate.
It will be there.
You retain the duplicate.
Yeah.
So, issue receipt.
Même for mole, kananga jube ko fo wole bije. Ya understand. So wole na simoti jambi, kana jang tunale kacha, al safo mole ning ayal benefit nyadile. Secondly, fanang abe difficult le face kanje. The third thing is pour aba fenkoning aba nafala monela. Adu nyaro tani fe nalle amira ko fendobe la fa. Nalle afo jam amanta fulo ko kabe ya fa be kala science. Bara be no down la. Comme ni ministre bina they can come with it as a second phase. Pour sama kama ba no down la pour sama kama ne bojiro soto. Ba fol sandu de kabinga ministre de modila. Bari ko do ni ngani ni soto abe value add laje. So maybe they can put into consideration. Bari ku kilim falang nimba fola ngani al ni kila fo. Membe an ko sotale.
Okay.
Because nama soto abentele batanila. Because amunta ko mbita député bungoto be kumo fola me alonko aman soto. Or we are not sure of it. Because député bungoto at times we don't allow people yet we issue not me alonko social media issue le. It has to be factual. So fem member fola at the assembly. Anyanda kala kuma senere waleti kuma tonyale. So mbal danila nyamanke silankuti. Tel mu badin kilonti be mu family kilonti. The ministry and this select committee it will lenyante dokula kilingoti so that ye mol comme mol staff nyanta men sotla.
Ayo batum.
Pour ye mol staff nyanta men staff la. So wala bi jang so be mol introduce la ni mel nata nyola. Nte kunde wolem honorable Sekubati basela député ni. Ntelem chair of this committee.
Okay.
That honorable yes.
Yes. Vice chairperson.
Okay.
Mindao. All Union constituency.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Honorable Fali Kora, National Assembly member of Tumala, and a member to this committee.
Yes.
Honorable member for Ibonda.
Yes.
Lamin Kamara, DPS, Minister of Youth and Sport.
Honorable Ali Ubalde, member for Jara West and a member of the committee.
Okay. Must grasa after staff all Where is Jamme? Honorable Jamme.
Jamme.
Okay, I made telephone on Honorable Jamme. I tell him Janya Murila deputy. Afanam Tabe committee you call. So aning okay, ning because kami milakang na ministry sa fela ko be wulla so tourism mo kile wulindi use transport mo kile wulindi fanam be mol kono le yaawa nyasi afanam bota tourism la sector so DPS le bota use transport la sector so anin tero dawo so ani di siota meta aba pila fe bukatam is very good and is always been ni aje kami mol jita ya interview para wata te sita file ajita file camera ni position so ma nimbala fami do keno le keka so sai na drive woni ha atibina his jati go nta patamba
janga me indoro
atibina so na drive fana bijang na drive kendelem aduna aka brodi nokki nyame time tabakel sana ma fana tendula so honorable you can introduce yourself as the host.
Yeah, I am Ndara Ibrahim Ajadi. I don't care.
Na for everybody. I don't tell malo.
Ebe alone. Nka ebe alone. Okay, left me follow don comme ni mo mo be diamula. Fo mo fula la mbola mo sapo. Ali alla ko le akul fo mo de. Me alon ko regarding this mini stadium. Ali amara mo na sikieno pour ka improve. Yamoy. Because until beta report la back to the National Assembly pour que mol commande media lonko itele marale nying project wala ko en contractor for minister yam pour que tax ka jibe ko munebe jang na conditional improve knowledge so nimo be diamo at least also yeah for I should have yeah at least before maybe 30 minutes
outside
I can report yeah definitely
honorable jare general ko gele na bonde nyake kondom
Sunkar Jawla ha ngode sen jakaba
Sunkar Jaw
Jaw ya na vice chairman ni Karim Cham na Diabu Batapa na FA chairman Musa Sani
no it's okay but I just need to capture
Kasia FA Kasia Mamadi Fati Sani Tuba
regional FA yeah
this is FA
not RA
regional football
no district
football
district
so Ujara Chamasa Jagajari is the member Yoro Kamara Yankui is the member and what they call Musa Damfa Umar Azmana yeah one member that so yella mudre milna da mila moto mal so say nga mo kinna to mo nyente mi nyene kala be nyane sinti so won mena FA chairman so slow bila
okay sorry janing na diamla be diamla because mbele sita nyanta femfem fola te damale ba fola na fo to cut it short but kuku ni ba kan dinu fo kebale trainato mi alon ko assez advice babi jang manke diabu damadi throughout sandu belem fo ningel la ko be lodula be nyato le mo Mr. Ansumana Dramé franfele lol
thank you
mbala mo la
okay now you can go ahead
okay mbalbe kontona
okay
like aketa mo le kontane kubati kal soto follow ni stadium mo yana sandu kono aketa mo le kontane balete anon me mansa kunda kala mutala nyenna ko fondinkol fanan amuya kolea ko do soto mena fala but it's important for alfana yalon ko we are very happy and grateful that we have this stadium here. There are many regions here and districts, so we are lucky to be the one that is selected. So we thank you very much for that. So ale kada ko balaga ni me ajubi ko do men dunta jang is too much. So mal tentula wala mbal jela because ni moyo kuke fu sa mari tentu wala so mbal tentula wala bake so al komando molie discussion o men soto jang wolon ko stadium o nyin Kabring abe start kan initially ya fo mole ko aya white round should be 260 by 260.
Fenso.
Square meter. 260 by 260. So but nyamen soro jang was 210 by 210. Yeah. So the other 200 meters were man sotoje. But they promised us that when they will build a hole for us. You understand? But we did not see the sign of that one yet. You understand? So
sorry. The remaining ones they promised. Who promised to build this?
210 by 210.
210.
200. The entire
260.
The entire.
No, 200 by 60. 200 by 60. 200 by 60. 200 by 60.
Yes.
You understand?
Square. 200 by 60 square.
Meter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now they were given 200.
Now you have
200 by 200.
square.
Yes.
Okay.
That is 200 by 200.
Okay.
So the 50 square meter.
No, the 200 square meter.
Okay.
That was what was said.
What did you
Yeah.
talk about?
No, 50 meters.
square meters.
East side.
50 square meter.
50 square meters.
Okay.
50 square meters. Good. 50 by 50. Thank you.
Yes. So say Jumale allocate no. Sate mole allocate no altel.
Huh?
Sate mole adiala no. Banko lani.
Okay, the chairman will buttress on that. Maybe okay. Let me just finish after I'll hand over to you so that we clear that one. Okay. Good. So, Jamfanang
no, sorry. Iko the other and iko be basketball or volleyball lola.
No. Hall.
Multiple hall.
Yeah.
I just want to put it on record.
The balance of the size.
Yes.
That is supposed to be for something.
Yes, we're going for it.
That is for something. Good. Then, Moli sort of an information also that Kabri Binaganja, there should be Bahama grass in the pitch. You understand? So still now, we have seen the perimeter fence, but for Bahama Tekelaji, we would like to know that one also. Yeah.
We go
stuff for Bekelaji.
Stuff or grass?
No,
grass.
Not artificial, natural. Grass. Okay. Okay, the other thing also is that Mole contract to us is very delayed because you come only for 6 months time, we will hand over the place for you, to you. So, but yet we do not have it, and we did not see the sign of handing over it. Okay.
Contract duration.
Yeah, elapsed. And other thing also that you go basket and volley pitch. We understand that the bases are not likely, but we still were man sort of more general. So fence on you fana.
We are taking records. It's
important.
So, Eco basket law is part of the contract. Additionally, is part of the contract.
Yes. I'll come to that also.
No, Yalo, we want you.
No,
you mention it. Yalo, you mention it. Yeah, so
yes.
You have a contract.
No. All I can at the point that the contract document should be passed to the committees so that we will know what facilities we should have.
I think I can help you with that.
No. We'll come to clarity. Hold on. So, who told you that the basket loan should be part of it? The ministry?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We can move ahead. Basket loan, huh?
Yeah. Fence on fana. If you look at the fence also, anyanta plaster all around. This is what was said. You understand? Fence on anyanta plaster, but front side on anyanta plaster.
Fence on anyanta plaster, in and out.
All round, you can't plaster.
In and out.
Okay.
No, in and out, but they said the fence should be plastered.
Outside.
Plastering
is
this is what they said. You understand?
So middle plaster.
Front face damane plaster. I'll be very mindful of my uncle's word that anything that we said should be very,
you have to be very careful about that.
You understand? So I'll be very mindful of that. Okay, my assignment reached out that the contract document should be given to the committee.
A copy of the contract document.
Good. So that we should know what should happen. You understand?
That is
That's a challenge.
no perspective.
Huh? Good.
Maybe.
And the water tank also, the issue of the water tank. So Abalori Menka, Amambeta. I carry Mambeta. And in Geo Memfanambije, Tango Membije, it is not in good condition. At the main Olavana, now Lord Nyankanje is not good. And we are expecting at least new solar monkey then Puran and Dunal Mealon Kaba supply. Because it didn't get on the machine dollar, the generate on that now or other thing, it will be a other difficulty to us. Okay, the other thing is Mole Amira Hona toilet office onyento. Kamo nyanda sota jere. Because saying honey mole bidigol kono den kamol soto jere. So it's very important we have a toilet there. So that ni momo ne nar office ko na ta fala excuse ko e mfundi talentara non kamol bari ba fala ko kamo bijan. Everything should be there in the office. It's also important, but the office is only a room. You understand? There is no toilet facility, and there are many toilets around. So you should not go out and go to the other toilets. There should be.
Sorry, how long maybe contract you finance? Specimening and ministry men sign contract on you. Maybe at a will implement. You have almost about 4 or 5. No, you have almost 5. What we expect maybe okay. But I know you want that as
yes, that is what we want.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, looking at the gate also. Yeah, the gate nyame. We think it is necessary for room so that for gate collecting tickets and other things is very important. Ticket is important.
Point.
Yes. Okay, then when we look at this perimeter fence, to us it's very short. You know, because for Ninkyo level Benajang. So we need to protect them. And in fence of so the security of the players also is very important. So it's very short if they can adjust the height. Yeah. And current also. Jambe there is light. So the source of the energy also is important. So we need also either
there's no electricity.
There's no electricity in any sense.
Yes, you need electricity.
Very good. So that is the point that we have so far so good. So once again we thank you so very much for leaving your office to come to our aid. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
So abako nyillo ma na challenge.
Yeah, camera ipo bundala.
Bundal mambete.
Yeah,
Bundal they are not going.
The main gates.
Yes, need to betten.
The main gates are not solid.
Yeah, fix school bang for imam bete yale. Okay. Ani jube fa dia. Comme ye fix nyam. Betten. Ni na ga ni lo la.
It's not properly fixed.
Akira interesse ko bal sur sandu. Ne you are be you sur ma assolata jan pour ka kiyan. Ibaje ga nyin kan akira kulati. Ne bangol fo ndingol afila be ka fu nyomale afila be ka fu nyomale fanan ko fa naaje ni man sa fanga ni londi atuan telefon mem bijan telefon nyanta amutla kulle pour ka sambana manke fo sa sambana bare ni bolo bolinde ndel men telefon ndingol sa muta ku ka fo ko ndel tab ka fo ko ndel tab ndingo ya maro don so
Thank you so much. Aya you ke banye mo. Abayata kwa teltam.
Yeah, ownership.
Asisi maya fana.
Ownership.
Okay. DBS.
Honorable.
If dimension and letter, what I mean the alley in a conco land 260 by 260. Among a Barentola for 30. Barentola did the diamond the array. Adia Sari Addison for Nickel when you're saying Marshall Bagi at another dame. You may request in the report. Yeah, I keep in out a 260 buses in Gority. Marshall Bagi now also the J. to J. Say from Coldata, Sumandro Ketajan. In front of Fasiloga. Basilo Diamond, Nasilo Viji, Kabujan, Katasarbu, Sadidola Viji. Silo Jam, Funko Jamuda.
15 years Jamuda.
Satem Alcalona de Co. Infamy British Chamon. tatil mal karu kan din ako kuma je ndani nga silo nyimbula ko silo nyi na ke nyante kenol bantala mol ko han silo mo biji wul ma nyi mbade ya je ta wul ma nyi si je de da sa concrete kap ka ci pour mol be tamiro sonia ba sa demul ko hani silo nyimbula drom hayil so natna ji sa ka jibe ba ni fu fando dam ni akabda fono ate kenola wulu nga dibes diamuta kay mi marane janne labi janne nga kenya be explain nay wutumol sila nara jibe say ko nga kadande 210 ba 210 nga jibe ba sa 50 fitini insana wo jibe wo kele nyaade so dibe sen ko manda ko iwla so la mum be kele da memba la ko den so la mum de jande ba ke nga iwla ko ko bare kono to jang tuma do sotno le janne be fanko ke de to funding sandu funding ke de nyande bitno sot la dane ha yo sin so ke no ji so nga ko kuntu wol kang ambe loro wol to
holo thank you for holo so don't know so yeah thank you honorable chair so be control ñun jama maybe jama man ta suite ja the site identification minister interkini ñi ñaata ko suite kan almost every day nata ke diam almost every day on this project ya in samba damen do fana ñama sa do ko non fi wolo beje for school lam fo monam ba ani de ni mbaka ke no school ni dula ka deng al keno jube damen to wasa keno je so what will now ke ban nata jang identify for 200 and something but in I remember that was the constraint but now the external dollar Congo was 260 by 260 the ambia kon B apart from Julafar you know what they did Julafar is 300 by 300 so it will take it on yam they understanding it on yam ani ke kudo me maybe holo if you do this in phases it be keno because yam bang these are little resources nga tala within the regions the almanjam al from capital minister but we have 6 yeah we have Biam we have Kafuta we have Julafar be mantra line kondo maybe no we kala na second round
yo bari ka kuma jama fo je ndeka camera ni man pare folo mota hanya nyama to inflige yeah abala bio ki kono yo lay kenyin ngaro jama beje na mantra bio ki kono attaque no it's not possible contract ko ke wala nya nimme man keno all use as second phase ani mu de kada dam para tanya in present ko kan kataten kan solo in the taraje wala mun na design maybe al shoot ata kuram la we are thinking in the future na pareta so fero fana landi ka ya mas kuna fana kada budget le ibge mira dum para mi be inkela it has to be costed and it has to be budgeted ni o man ka do akala fa challenge le na fena wana nimme man no kama chairman ya fu nyami jama be ya be tara miro kono le abe minano second phase kono nyami anye be haklo sabatu wata fence fana jam fo fana almost do be tabita almost do be tabita men ta ya ke fanya men traje like ba biam wol ta jam fata nyente because nyata fence go already Kafuta fana be auto banita Julafar même parera wo fana is just like this nal fon ta man jam for one block ahead membe BOQ kono am so dan fa fana kata wol maybe dal men man fix ku wo don ku that can be rectified ka make so Allah fa nyama ke wo nyam banan sen ko do men tol na tembal mam mala ko do be bulad ndo bulala wato men fon fon aji ko be ketay ka for retention wote dia fo kar wo nyaji ko damento man fix a be na fix isna law balance o fana dia nte nyewolo understand je fem for the jama be ja manke no sansa maybe wo kala second phase le but nim fana même man betia alba folale aba fixel biko ko do be naté mala ko do be diala ala dile fana be kata wala nyam ko di problem wala krib karaban whatever so dama jama o man cal dama di belen wote maybe to le ku dolje men tamita jam fon bi alhamdulillah jani sa 80% la fra parela wal blad wol be 30-40% so nya nyoso hakilo la ko kono to mando wal be la fla nyame mba kala wo nyamal because janka nyaaje fo ninke la dulalen bante fiakara fem bitema our ministry mbo katala nyewke but abete keno at the same time resource ni amansia ikoleta Gambia for Ninkel BTM. So our project cost is about 9.8 million. It's the most expensive one. 9.8. Mampen soro. Nte yo lokumo soro nse memfono.
Thank you so very much.
Okay, thank you DPS. So now from the members,
yes,
1 or 2, right? Hey. The coordinator, regional coordinator, who is part of them?
The boss Diam.
So it's okay. Yes, you can. No, you will last.
Nimo sports quality. Intel sports for some time now. So we know Atanya. I may understand the Tony contact like the Bao Yaf ministry na flow and the Pruka ministry of the original country. Odella Sabumba can Pabla Jube. And do Namentaraja, the Yalam Pujamakata, Pujamanke. And do coming into Hapila, Natara, you come ministry because Nico ministry football field or La Flofologino. But in take out Jube, Diamond Mulsa use no. Okay, filo Bejil. But motor yang kami dong go for garden no ma fum dem because nyenta ka filo bi bare bawo projet ko nyin kono ministry ni contractor men so ye men design ministry ba make so ko contractor bo deliver any other thing mem man tara ko kono ko be self la bare al fanan salon ko nyin mu income generation that for diabu youth I don't know whatever sandu youth yo sandu is an income generation center for you ning a developed for aka use no ko do bakal la sot laji there are certain things wol alta ministry ko man do la fam aldo kelal fo ngoyen
fil adjustment
so aussi fal manque couti mi ngam yagol wol manque problème même problème to jang ndega mi na jeroto football pitcho ñing a design tanya le ñenta tara wala je kan sante ka foko ye gretale be je bandi ngam pour plein pitch soto you understand ñi ndol me ngam ko projet ko ñing ko wala design ñi yefinti alsaji ko ministry ni contract in team after hand over skino then to men to the gradually waka develop non fonde in do man ko sa dol fo bakal ko do spend la jere ka jiko ala la maintain pour ay mi so nte la wala fala même be keri ñan nga jele ñala le yeko do dundi je contract ñi ni ministry tema mba mek so la ko na ciaf ñame ben ka to don pour ka jiko ngo do establish but any other thing même man tara within the BOQ bo self la follow also no separate request between atol ning Allah regional youth chairperson to the ministry ni yal mako no wasala o nal fo fenso lu mel la fala je al continue ko ka je atol tam property nyimbe Allah sa Allah dulal atol tam fonde just pour mfanan so do mani fayje pour kana hakili walide ka fuko Allah ta fo fende jam ministry nyanta kake ni wo kaabe kala dron den lalo ta so la fonde ko biye fo do so ka landi pour regional dolem ndala constituency man so maso mon benefit you understand and no problem lafta but e bañala ko attaque no so say da menketa already I think any contract almost 90% has been paid or
90%
so contractor will be whole responsible for memman keja as of now kaje ko ñindula bantale fa ka use no al fa ka income generate je al ka develop no continue o kuma da bakal yam chairman de go da mal
yes honorable jaite any other person before jaite any other member who want to contribute?
Yeah, definitely just short remarks, just to emphasize in advice for drone to take ownership. This is very important because if you need ownership to drone, facility it is not going to be productive. I expect to pruning na pareta drone. Then minajela alfanas demanding kafunyoma. Some problem messing on dolby menial alfanas karo so and infana ale way forward do no. So it's important though kujamari pe mankering you bar butu with time avec el drone inshallah. Ala baraka ba.
Ya ala baraka bage kontanda bage pour kana jam ando kontanda fana pour ka tarja ñi kontan ko le to bi ni me la moy na diamo la parlement kono ngani filo la ko wala ko kontan ko balam pour sandin ko le pour ay fota jam ando be menyin ka kan minister bul wala mo ko ci tariake pour filo ñing ay deliver funding kewle filo so wo ko le me alon ko hanin kabi mbe bulala wonoma every day mbe bulaka no ma dumale but mbe continue ka fa sando fana pour minister ani contractor ye tariake pour ka ñin deliver pour ka di funding kewle ay si muna fangol soto ji because talent jamale be jang nde jallonde sate jamale be jang over sate talulu aning feng close to sate taworo o be jang and we be team le soro me alon koy bambanta ninga taro jampare o be kala a big talent sporting center for the people of Sandu and molbe jammele alon ko fonni ke nyaaton ko ibakata kamba pour ka lo banko ni hanin kabi
ngalon ko ali fon be lisla ngali so sotol do ngalon ko be de soto no la jam right now but yemenje at least ntol tara banko around the country nga facility jamali but jang wala number 1 definitely ngalo ne janna progress ben nonetheless fengol be jam mele alon ko nyanta adjust la we will continue to engage the ministry and the contractor pour kaje ko wa adjustment le sort fulan yango be dami hanin kabi funding kewol albe lola baki alsiona pour kaje ko stadium on ay tari in a good condition because right now amanya tara temfa also ñoo mobilize no le pour ka ñi ñamul bondi pour kaje ibe facelift ñi jala say wo man ko contractor sometimes you just have to keep yourself abreast na le funding kewol ko mande mol be ñi clear no la ngal ne ko nin commandero keta al video committee also ñi clear no le alia jibe pour mol yaaje plain pitching mol yaaje what is available there because right now ni monata alota where is the pitch sometimes you may think this is the pitch post to post jana dolba mera jana natural ma explain we don't know so pour jang jay tarik cleanly wo fanam funding kewla do ko mo manka contractor tat but fe yalon ko abe contractor ni mansa kunda tema ndal ba make sure la pour work inshallah we will continue to speak for you and we have been speaking for you maybe alta be moy non bladol be jal sa moy non but bladol be jal to moy non 100% natar walem 90% alto moy non only 10% al wala moy but fe yalon ko minister pour ka kandindi ala PS anyininka every day ñing call molbe bulari no wala kende we have a committee me alon ko we are very committed pour kaje ko funding kewol be sularin ko melde ya sorono we are all involved in sports telebon na chairman utundu for many years sport la karono I have been his treasurer part of the committee the biggest zone here Walam Serekunda East we have managed it for many years with this guy you'll be a first division team we all have our own football clubs so youth soul ila mama be dawda isala ko dalla loko wala definitely the rest are sort of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
El timo sana ni min sandu ko tede. El timo yana de jang.
Thank you very much honorable. Ngamira be amoy nyola. Allah kumo ni be data adu sahata. Bari ngamoy ay DPS moy la même fo. Ali na naso asa member fuloli même fo. Katu ñing committee ñing committee mune ya kumayande a haddetal because committee jamal bije maybe ila expertise all bari jang 3/4 of the members of this committee ibe jata through sports they are seasonal sport administrators and they are also ex-players or whatever you think of yes sir so wole ñing committee kumayande back and when it comes to sport administration ya lon ya sir because del benga Serekunda is alkamem for coming toilet or whatever. Serekunda is government manfenkije. Yeah. Government use organization to fence it, but probably pavilion membija fenjama ntelenga. Ntelenga ke every year we look for funds nga pavilion law. Hanila multi-purpose ntelenga law. By now I was the president at Telebuna Treasurer in Serekunda is Memphis is the biggest zone. Mbotaje at KMC level for the same thing. Coming like amangi ko government manyanda kelale iba kelale. Bari ndel fanan ni opportunity mol fanan si other steps ta ka compliment na lafa like coming like ñin toilet ko ñi mu may no lati asat now coming like nata tri bi jang alse kili ñi tano ali asoro way comedy la tati then the other two ali obula alta label kili muso kili kewol because gender ik fenko ñi
is this unlike
so alia kewonya yansan kilo ñi alsa soro proposal for the committee as at now so when there is another development we be put that into consideration coming même for the other land again land ni woman responsibility it's not the ministry ni ko sate mol ko yal so 260 by 260 but ali 210 le use so saying I'll see follow up ni donin dila whether it's nearby or somewhere alta ali kayto da ali land sama project gol binala le amanke ñi ndolonte ñi mu start net project lol binala organisation sinalo multi purpose loyal o sinalo sa fa ko computer fen ko loyal different things also the men mbota da be bansam ye holo le soto holo ni youth center fen ko e conference kije wokono ye dogo foy line house do loje e ake guest house mol ke laaji ni luntawol nata ke laaji ke jo a bota je say ye restaurant ke abala ye inatana fen ko holo kije so gradual le sala ko nice fanante keta wonyal so jam fana asikeno wonya fenso ni men dasata coming honorable Cisse Yafo Nyame na vice ñim coming every year na income generation because right now ni minister we Bandijane is under your responsibility that la can sustain them.
Very well.
So you have to initiate albe kodoson la Nyame alias sustain. So in other areas until janta ka ajus lafta la Nyame ay ke wonya o mala responsibility. Government have at least a fenneke. But until fanan table la wonya we will be DPS fenkela no mala suto ani minister ani contractor ni ka mesole mansakunda namo molla namolla ko dunta dame a mesole moli yaaji ay nafaso ni hani dalasi ya jo dalasi nyanta feña jan adu wo we no compromise on that ngal promise wala bari other adjustments alfana nyanta ko doltaji ndel still now ni nga opportunity do soto pour ka ligante ka natali inshallah mbakela katu hanintel la namsol yu ara namsol nkatara diam la watu wa suto tilo jalla nyata wala na fenkoti amnoti so fanan ke baya fo nyame ngata ko min teletam yalla on nyata ko min teletam ibe bala fala iba manage la ya kitat so nyin alata ko al teletam montante nabe dalala suto tilo al be mira la bita nyame alita nyame so mbal danila mbal tentula fanan komin al yemenketen ale ku betoleke adung lafta sama nitel fawne na jang ngana final aten jang ya understand komi honde bu jati memfo bi itemo efe la chairman ni kankula ki satel beto na filo nyinde amam pare for bari lafta maybe ngana tano stade ya understand momo mo fula mo saba kinan ya understand ena nga clear abekela yalo at times for your efforts because fulabanta yoleke
it's important
fulabanta this is the same project but kabiri yalo ko project maybe I shortfall sort of demanding and they have to play night out so a men ke telephone le uranta ya clear and they are using it right now so you can equally use it natal goal poso bijan you can equally use it right now so now after use you can use it until na contract ni pareta then it's because ba feel like no na pareta pour cadre at standard level. But right now after I use la, as I use any training for, as I use no training.
Yeah,
yes. So
right now, for now.
Yes, start 18 to 35.
That's the age bracket. That's the constitutional age bracket.
Yes. What did of benefit? We got 317 youths.
Okay. Yes. Do you have any? Are you linked to the National Youth Council or NYSS or whatever, or the ministry? Do you have any linkage with them?
Yeah, NYSS made what they in MOU.
You have an MOU with NYSS.
Yes, because already me what they do allocate 100 by 100 for youth training center.
Youth training center.
Yes.
Under which areas?
Under NYSS.
No, areas of
which
program? Under which programs?
No, you could training, right?
Okay.
Which type of training?
Okay, just like we go to
It is going to be a recruitment center.
Yes. Musa is aware.
It is going to be a recruitment center for NYSS because they have a regional one, a national one at Bakau. They want to replicate that at regional level.
I think they have one in Nyani Bereng.
Nyani Bereng, yes, NYSS, yes, Nyani Bereng. Yes. They want to have one at this region to at least train young people on different skill areas.
Okay.
Yes. Specifically agriculture, you see, and other skill areas, carpentry and others.
Okay, it is good, but what we need to do is, like, for instance, I think Mr. Suso have been here for years. Again, I think he needs to be very innovative now. He try to consult and borrow ideas and see how best he can improve. Or he can even have partnership. Like, for instance, if he goes to chairman, to have an understudy some of the projects. And because he have the vast land, maybe if he knows, have the concept note and at least seek advice, if they can even have partnership. Because what we have seen in chairman, is really impressive. Very impressive. We feel maybe with us together, we can see how best. It's just unfortunate the PS is gone. You understand? You have an urgent issue to sort out tomorrow. Or else we look at how best we synchronize these two, so that at least they will relate the same projects around this end.
No, yeah, honorable.
I think we make a phone. Let's just take our normal routine. We just go and have somewhere to sit.
We can discuss here. From there we move.
Okay.
We're supposed to go to the youth center. We're supposed to go to the sports stadium.
Yeah,
So we just use that as an opportunity.
Yes.
Okay. Now, it was just informal. What we are discussing was informal.
Yeah.
Now we formalize it. This committee is the select committee on youth and sport and tourism at the
Can you get
National
to
Assembly.
the local language?
Okay. Can you come closer, please? Nkamemfo, new committee, but on National Assembly. Okay, a National Assembly committee le sotoje. So new committee mu youth and sport and in tourism. Itelle muru kan ministry men belbe koto kata kela project gol jube kata kela institutional jube be tawa kay nyame kato mansakunda ko dolle kataje e ke subven. You understand? And they are using the ministry maybe to get other partners and get funds to implement some of their programs. And I feel like it's important for tell me along ko ministry bentel koto ke oversight. Kamuru kata ka jube membe la policy kono ila document ko men submit na office for aning membe ke mukilende. So lem na sababu kana nanjang secondly fananka opportunity soto kan nimmole sutia nyola nimmole kacha tumado bato maybe imang opportunity soto ka diam modole nyato intel nata jang si diamu no yanso ila sula fengol ila bata dal anim femfe me alon ko asi do ko nyin sambano nyato yiri wasi soto no je wala intel la siloti jam so intel be mo kilingod so femfe me alon ko abe batandi kan isa fono femfe me alon ko fana ni asoto abe jang sambala nyato isa fono tuma don tel fana ni nga idea soto me alon ko sa lafano je pour ka jangiri wande fana sa lafano so wolem na singoti jambi committee ni telem di ciati on the committee honorable Sekuba be alon ne maybe dol malon I'm the chair, the vice chair, all science and all department, Abla Sise, and in two names, that is Jaite for Sandu and the secretary. Okay. So I need to be introduced one after the other. Nin deputy Jamana Tajang. So Allah deputy be last lale. Atelem jati go. So you move deputy you can introduce.
Honorable Ali Ubalde, member for Jara West.
Thank you. Honorable Omar Jame, Janjambure constituency.
Honorable Pade Mosane, Foni Bondali.
Mustafa Leti Deputy Board Staff Representative. Hello, Yawa.
Yawa Nyasi, Senior Planner, Ministry of Tourism and Culture.
Ñil botana ministry to comme nimbe fintila nke ministre safele ka fo ko be wulale pour ye mo wuli ne tarana timo ñu kon comme ka dula itani molla anin ka kudo ka ciasi lolka so ministry of tourism ye ñina wulinde ministry of youth and sport ye DPS le wulinde camera wala science and nga release atata ba habi do to kotoka atata so ñine be siloka so maybe alfanansi mo kalfan introduce quickly on the force
Ndeto mo Alaji Maudo Susolati. Ntela mo kafola president oti. Ntela mo manager ti Jampana.
Pa manager.
Ntela mo lebere so fana ndeja.
Yes. Hekatude oversight na media. Cameraman.
Okay.
Chairman
ana atoriata le
the youth and sport coordinator wala ba represent ka dos delta radio la fo sad tabantala jan sai so atele ba ala place auto as the coordinator of this region so afanam be timo nyin kono ni ta dawda na bitala nyola dos DPS ya hano batela sa jara ngana be yalon yes
next yeah ndeto mo buakat jawla the deputy farm manager of this
Minko Samba Jao. Okay. Chairman Mafunda.
Toto mo jibi jaite la tin. Bo committee kono la.
Sare afa.
Yes. Kande wage.
Okay.
Suleiman.
Yeah, I'm here.
Sarahulodo fela kono.
I'm Tom Suleiman Trawale, marketing officer for this garden.
For this garden?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
Babanding Kamara, Chamoy.
Okay.
Chairman.
Yes, all right.
Member Keda thinking.
Major.
Chima Siribe Kular de Monimasato.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, in Komusa said in Betemi, Boda Doy Dingiri to Mama.
Yo, Nakeba Dolnata, Omo.
Yes, Alaji, Muhammad Nyatu Sisoko, advisor for Tumana.
This lady over there, this one.
Nyindulato nga dia mo nyimbula manager nyimbulu asimol guide donc asafo mo ko nyimbite place o jibita ka nyamen adunga ka difficulty ben soto je ani nyaato ala fta ben naje nga be bula bulu ndel fanan na mo maybe mo kilimo fula de dia mo dorong ndel fanan nga move boss birin somanda me sudo kan ani bita dula fula to jani mbelal ani konto make folo.
The honorable, why not he introduce himself?
Yeah, Honorable Fali Kora, now for the constituency. The Tumana defeated. Thank you.
Follow Janninga Diamo Damota, Contanta Lanala. Katu mo min yalon ko de be bankola wo kacaka bankola nyaato tani bankola tanko woli hanni mo kilinde bondi pour kana jang o be go nyantantel sila wo nyanta kila nyese wolati kontanta bake kontano ko lambe men duwala wala mu fa ala sa tunnal yalla silo futande kayra anen kayra kono al yalla dimbal tar kayra ale men fo bi ni ala kedital be ko mo moyla la men senegal na kafo nyin tomu regional youth development kafo leti
regional youth
development kafo 7 district wala bi URR kono nga member sol soto le district kono men ye da do nje kafo nyin register tal ni nganna executive o soto le nganna kaytol be soto le fana lan nyin nata dani nata lan nyin dani Mansa Kunda Bulu birin tumo men na refugee sol ye jang hand over itata ya hand over Mansa Kunda nga apply nga dani regional planning authority le Bulu the leadership of the regional governor that time Omar Khan le bija biri ya dinna ye letaro safe ya attach schedule nyimbala letaro nyim fanan abota governor official to planning authority tola membe letaro nyinto wolomo di former Ker Hassan refugee camp now is allocated to regional youth development kafo for agricultural purpose biring o soto natana project o soto agriculture men yalon ko aketa LDP project o ni ifad ni yemen dépense no nani wala nyin fenso ke ayo bo holdo ke ntarta jang ka kurtu bari pour ka banko funding ke do ko ni ke nyatilindi agriculture la akola yata bakela asayta location o nyim fanan amam fasa because location o be dame anin dulali jam fatale pour dol bi jasi diye ni yatri be sabatiri njang pour ye do ko ke barka wuli toujours kata kana nin tarante bulabe kola yala bake pour ye do ko ke because comme tente ka bo dame anin njang is 27 km lu wolun kanale so dol bi je fanan woli fanan jam fata wonyale okay mba maneji ka wonyale bari nka tama nyame wolo ko ni momo men doko italam fondinke lafita ka gadino doko ayda musolo muite ba imu ke wolete ba ni nata jang nga mo soto janne me yalon ko wolon field operator ni ite lafita dulala mba ibita yafo woye wasa fonteli nga dula allocate ni sontan na sartol taite sabala jang ate wafila jang suñaro jata dinki lin keme lullum mentending kilin keme dulum ninga kafu kunko ke ni manna iman sara o fana charge si bijela ñun tuba ñoo mun na kafu kunkolti bari mo bu ka bututu ke pour ka contribute because ni ngoke funding ke ke kanaja isa fo no le ko dole job tente bul wala to nan titaje that's why nga ke open pour mo mondi ni nata ni men do ko italam dole ka ko do soto la jan ñing anene 48 bags soto la jan anda ba soto la tumo men na automa atlamu youth council la chia pass no tijan yajel ntel hanna tare fana manke funding ke wote ni gambia no la muyte la fita kanaja ka do ko ke as far as lan ñin tobe laring ni nata mbadi le la pour ye do ko ke because lan te tula laring mota do ko la pour ka fa funding ke wol manna yajel so nim fo jama bi je sama ko ne buka do ko ke bar sain teng mol fele bi na kan ko commencer ka puy fol da mota because sain sama do ko be bankat nan ne sai wajala ko mol bi na lay be jabol do ko le be maintenance do ko la Ministry of Youth and Sport yemma ko ele honorable minister Membi Janno Adram Sidibe anin honorable Bakar Baji biringo nata je ibe la katakol kele na MOU soto non ni chairman ye mo nani nati pour kankarandi jan sanji fula wucce kon pour gadino pakayal la bedoku la nyaadi le composo be dada la nyaadi le ibe solution dada la nyaadi le pour insafo no dal comme organic farming inata e mol karandi wala ok bod nata koleya ko wol soto je ntel la jang jammu kordalete jammu sate walati ninni honorable nga teria kentema ila korda ila sarto nte fanan na korda sarto le biji ni ben sarti men tamandi lan na jambe ben na kantole nga kacca ko ngo sarto tamandi para manke ko don ni baadi yale soto itala sembo wala nyanta lalante kanjam a accept ko sintel fanam mu fansum ka foleti so birin sanji fulo nyim banta fayda dal nga korje nyamen man na continuer ye itel fana idanta jele iko sanji fulo nyim idanta wolto yela staff wol samba bari bi alhamdulillah femfendi natrin sa do kuno seno la fanala sa do kuno because inte kunding mantari wo fonding kewul kono bari londo be mbulle me ala moli kan commande ka fanye ko nan na janjube nye ye yamari pour mbake la nyaadi yen karandile ye menni kinan to nya yela effort kala ando DPS fana nga kata bake nyim bumi aliaji on the Ministry of Youth and Sport itelle ya renové ye boholo do singa fele ko maja bar tank tala te katar directly e sola likala yaje so ñu connection o membi jam Ministry of Youth and Sport le yaki itelle bungu ñi li tile ye tele nati sainten tele ñim abeti ñaari ni ye batirol nati ye firijo nati ye larangal nati so Ministry of Youth and Sport le yoriki yaje so ñi wo ñi nimbara wala baake ñi tempo ko ya ko men be mbulu jang wala mu ko seno Gambia kono moli nyembata la mune ya moli nyembata la ya level men na wala ya to na moli jam fatala katu moli ya mutale ko momo ka seno ke wo mu fentan la so wo yembatandi bakel pour ka funding ke encourage pour ka do ko ke nyaatelin seno la fo fenne tar jam me ya lonko asi nyaatelin dino janna ndel fangali ya katale ngam fansum furo lo tapala pa furo abidjan yajel bari kamo soto membe sabati la jam comme ngam fani ndulal jam fata mobilité te keri o ketambulu kore ya ko so ku jama bije niaja manta mano jam support le atuna amantama to nya Ministry of Youth ya katale musa fana wati musa bija lasi ya te fanga jabo soto jam bake because na jita kana do ko ke janne bar hanisa intel bal dan la menna atel le mun na dibité ulti anu dibité jama bi national ensemble biya be mu funding ke ulti bar funding ke ulti ta ko ma bake nimbe tonya fala funding ke ulti ta ko ma bake anu intel ngani yo me atuna fonga jang occupy pour funding ke la bag weta si talanya me bari natar misali kam may projet ko nati moye ya domo fatuta fata kensen la aketuta ya diala na fata ko fondin ke ulmal la fi do ko wallahi walla fondin ke ulbu ka fe manage ako be ko la yala bakel ndel la jang agriculture director membi jang ala mola bu ke kinan jang Ministry of Youth wala yatun na ngeni mara ngetem because natar director membi jawo damman na woton na jambe fel la natar intel man fel lo njeno yaje so governor fanan definitely membi jang presently sambaba aya kata bakel wa dola tambito ka lo janne kan encourage because dol bije ni man sakunda alfar ji jandro akeso hoplel ka fa hanim manyin soto sai nyaato mbe nyin soto la walla ya rafa man sai en kalamutal honorable fanan jam mala dulale atambito natele ka ataaki jam DPS fanan ke la janne wati dol bodna koleya ko mu menti sainteng wolo mu sansang nyimbe tembo mento ministry nginatale ye wayal griaso ye ma ko le nga griaso kija Ministry of Youth and Sport so nyim gadino be ya ye griaso kije bar dula jamale fanan tinyata yalo ko men griaso nyiri be nyame ibu kam me baagi yaajele andu man ye kodole dinna ndel tata nga invoice le nginin biri nga soto itele ye kodojo nga samba kiwa nganna griaso soto so mbeni mbara la fanan na baake bari janteng ninko nga tano jang fo fenne tar jam me alon ka satra manke seno damandi nyim projet ko ñi yatu na funding ke jama discouraged because ñing ye na ye même fon wala mo karitambe par sa yabe karimu wan ni nan le bayindika ani ñim bu men felentete ko ibe na wutu la ko tek ka sa in kandada ko do mem bi keta ñim bunkunna hanne nga wafiro kele fo sanji tallulu nda ko do soto non si sewol den hani ye bungu lo me yalon ka simple ta si se jama ki je wolom development jaja so ngal nimbara ngal tentu bar koleya ko membe mbulu definitely mbe sularin janne pour nga fen soto jang me yalon ko asimoli sabatin dino jang yaajel nimmo soto dron abe koleya la pour funding ke le sabati jang wo fengol be ke no la mente folo nyantale nga dula soto jam me yalon ko nga residence soto funding ke ko men jaba wato ten sanjano la doku wato mo sinano janne e kar saba stage ibe fansun doku wala yaajel nin sanjano ban nin sama katata ita ila alfa la doku wala yaajel comme funding ke jama ka ke nyame musukunda ke kunda fulanja ninga gadinol fananken na wafiro aka ke mbulu problème wala ika gadino doku ye jibondiro ke ya yente tar jibondiro la de ika jibondiro kele fo ila fi fala ila jabo e mo imam marsew soto jabo du naela wati le bala no tambira do ila jabo be catholique nte lasia nga foti tiri bak ngole soto jabo andu mol bi jamen siata teti jabo la bari marsew man soto fonna tam fan kan fay bantala bankol le kan nata malal mol ka don tombulu afta yenajo andu yalo manke business o diati mbe lafila le jang dibitol alial bulo lanka alial afana ngala mira ya fainkan ka fondinkol ka ku create jam me yalon ko asike fondinkol amanke entel damman na interest entel natel bela interest la ko so wala nanga jangini pour fondinkol isi bagwe nyimbula bar modol fangal be nyin kafo ko nyim projet ko la tardeo ayatunal woltata so ñine bije ngali tentu ngali jay natare fanan ali fempen din soto fanan ka ñine ngala ali se ñine ngal be tout be parere pour kali jaabi lan abe seneyarin ne na kafole tamu lanti na kaytol bebe mbulle sartol fempen din natrasi
comme ne measurement fa
lan ñi mume be mu 650 by 550
alio fence la already
no nga 250 by 250 ngole fence
okay
so wo kono o konto kono nga NYSS allocate 650 by 550
square meter
so funding ke dol be ko ka seno ke janat karanding le molti bari ba fanan mu funding ke wolleti andi be karang la Gambia ding le muyti fanan ke la feti fatol soto dame na lan mem ma fensi mantar gadino ke kanje ngo fana ngetel fana allocate wora pour fana si har jewni wor wala mo wali o tiafi ba menje atele na ata foko mala janna because funding ke kemenin taworo ibe karangala kulukulel fana ni baay man senet la soton nga juube nga mitino ke ngaaje ko Gambia ding le muyti funding ke wollo fana ni ka seno ki je pour ye fen soto isi fan feti fatano
bari yalla lon ko ye fule
non tel la jan ñoo sabate ke no la ñim banko
même fois in land dispute is everywhere
anene sotole nga keno soto all you know nka muske busumbala musol fu ika seno kije ado musudon kadi ala da fana yala kafunyo ngado ka seno kije lunkili wuralo ntara je be kataka ko nyo
ikanale nganda mo ko mandi nyefu andu lan nyim fana nga listle
abanta so wala what important
so the name ka fo nyin tola
abanta
andu yemem fo hakili to bi jele bon te fana ame district tribunal member ngalan problème o li jamale wala na bunda nim problème o binaje fana kan na katandin ki andu law yamaro fana o fana be mbambandi la pour nga
so nam members do you have anything to add on before the landlord
I'm sorry now. Maybe name more of an ambassador.
No,
Next time when.
Okay.
But we just want to.
And Canada,
Give chance to the name. Before the name, sorry.
Bialo ne Gambia foningol seno ni ay tilindra dron yikele bala sodo brala wakilo kan o yatuna le foninge jamal na raja because me ndefan ko nga example rantela because ndemo gadi ndoko mbuka ken wo wato gatar borla do na doko wal ngawle no ma bar kabiri na raja ay kacandi ka ko mol foñi bi ndefon na raja ngaji le ko ngaku jamal karanje because sando ngaji le janga jabo sodo ya fo boro taworo ne fe bara ko kilim fo jang wo mun na problème balati jang ni doko ke after doko ko la marketing ni wo mun na problème balati because ye fon doko within the 3 months after the 3 months yena fo sula tay la fona pour ka waf e ma waf la sodo wo kan ken na problème balati aka mo jamala discourage fam pour ka bo gadi ni ngon tendendel mo dol bi jana mi nalan ko ye poti wara mal fulale sang dol saba dol kili pour ka yupa because mo le pare ne ka do ko ja maybe after 2 months nal na raja fal be filla janal because starting from here bu ka fenje na ma ke jabo dam manede so fo ni ngolo pare ne pour ka do ko ja and then ay ku kilim bana fajan lafta fo alfani o dunda alla ni real kono pour ka je ko nga jang skill center soro jang me alon ko fo ni ngol star karana ibe do ko keka ibayla ko fo ni ngol sabatinda jabe mol wakilna do ko fanan ba ni ko pour kana do ko da man kamuru abe kolala ni dol mobility table pour kana jang abe kolala bakal ba ni nga skill center soro jang ibayla ko fo ni ngol kana be karanga be na do ko keka aka ku jamal so da be mo jamal fana nyabon la pour kana la fa mol kan lafto da man la fa la diamo
ni mana ila diamo be da ba because atata fanje no la so o be da je ba yes
ayo assalamu alaikum de be mem fola tati siala bake be honorable nala amonyol be konton na la nala jang abetata bake minister of youth and sports ye menke jang ni ya fole bar hani bi membe na kekan mbo la fole ngole bambandi nam sole adu fanan isi iwakili aje ko udol si sotono wala munti NYSS ngani lan mendi NYSS la tonya ibe femfen kelaje foisi jar through the National Assembly adu be talal pour financer ma ko ayeke abe tariala nyaawo nyaarima ila fo men kela jang atariata nyaawo nya intel jutu to wala because niteli yake jan science because ibina ila fo men kela je like recreation center pour ka mol karandi mechol mem wolom isi mol karandi isi na do ko ke jang because ngay wole foye ko abe kala karandi dula dronet ba do ko be kala janne wala ben na MOU kono
practical
practical alla practicals bebe kala janne ni lan be nyamen tabe warli nyamen ninga mol soto be na le practical kala jang abe ma ko la bag so mbal dani la wala tumando ibe futala almane through the Minister of Youth and Sports ibe naral kanne kaje ko aliye ma ko asitaria nyamen pour NYSS lan ni nimbetala mbeje yitandira
it's permanent allocation
but based on it's not transferable at a dealer mola it has kafoko Minister of Youth and NYSS madu kuno mbasi kala ngadi dola hani nga allocate to layer ite leba do kula for that purpose aketa menka na manke wotu abe murla back to the regional youth kafo but mem fota ni yo ketron abe makoela going for the mawdo na la kafo honorable fango be jang tumando ay menke jang nyen mo fo barin tachafo honorable janabe kala honorable oti nyin jang abe janna every time the last April en nata jang but anytime in nata jang ni honorable kata janne nyin projection la design on ala fen ko le mam fo ko me yen jikla tejorom because projection kanale nyin sifalu kanale at office level mbuka kalamuta until kajalo ko projection nara for the young people like if I forgot this like GIZ yes it's for the young people but at least the regional representatives melalon ko telebe sirim fondin kewlon fana nyanta nga kalamoda nal simma ko fana mu bata da doti men ka happen because telebe projectual monitor ka ntelle nyanta yitandila because every week every month on can report all safel to the minister ni man mello munambo safela yalla to safeno but nyil dang ni mel bebe jang honestly they are every day mawdo e memfo nyin taw fenk but dol kabonari nda from Sandu from Wuli they are bebe nyin kafo kono jang yaje so ngal dani wala honorable nala ala timo molu this is a very good innovation ñing lañu project fo lañu fix pond ñing fonko ye train about 60 something about 100 participants nothing happens it became a wild elephant aka même folom ni ñing kete ya fa fondin kewul mandar do ko ye mo tawor sukaro kono mo keme yolo fenke jam sukaro kono ye train jan sukaro kono training banta nothing happens it's lying there luwolo ni nata the same story consultant jamale nata jan nimmel sita jan the same story karima ñil ma ke kule ma fenke kule the same story yaje so it's a collateral but this is the reality on the ground you see so ngani soto kayitandala kebal be jani ñi kebal fana ñelo bod ñelo alkana je mu kebal tide bari ntella alfallo because dindingo memma alfa sota koma ala dindingo alfa ala dindiya manta ni hani shuto ni yewulin isi wuli hani shuto then they were APRC kuolomu be fenko but they did not relent they are still to call babu he's still working on young people so ngeten to ngeja yi wala
so we don't want party to
wala mu but ngeten to ngeja yi wala ha ngeten to ngeja yi wala ala kebaya ngaten to anala keba mo ngebe ten to ngeja eventual komal wati
okay thank you very much honorable chair and the other National Assembly members for Allah na jang aketambul kontano de back which I am also part of but alhamdulillah fongal nim barakal tentu yo na ku mumente de wolum pour nin kama kana National Assembly member de wolum committee member le funding keli ani na toriso la pool pour kana ka futa bundal ma men yalon koy be ekoto yo actually jam man taro kono bake bo jam manke man sakunda tati yo barbutu ngaaje ka fo funding kelle beje adu gambia funding kellum pour kana ka long e be mun kulle to jang yara sa wala mu simfa folote anin fana mun ko leya kulle be bulo kono wala mu simfalti menen sindi jang yo barbutu ngaaji ki komi mawdo e ko men dol explain mbele moy nyola yo adu committee nyim fana isi menke no wala mu ka kumulta yana san sa jibe ni muruta mbe mune fono la man sakunda pour nin kama man sakunda fana mbe ma ko ro ke no la janni ame because jamu kafole tati bare kafota mu nyaaw nyanni fio fe ni be gambia ko no man sakunda tamata so ibina jala pour nin kama man sakunda si ma ko ro ke no fon ngana janne nale kacha aliya fonye albe ke kanyadi albe ta kanyadi mun ko le akul le bal bulo kono yana sa jen sa lonno ngabula non na report ko because kana kere ni didron ko mi ma ko ro be mankering yon safo no man sakunda no ma ko ro yes bundal bal bulle walla fondinke bundal bal bulle menalan ko alka ma ko ro keje par bunda dol fana be kering menalan ko kunkilin talle modi wala kafol le ta moyti so say ni si nga ferol ni tan ni nyola man sakunda fana menalan no nyaadi o kafu si fale bayre hani sabe mu gambia ko wolata abe ma ko no nyaadi so inshallah anin akira harje bati because bawo National Assembly member lum menalan ko pota ni watu mu mebe birin tenelung mfintitale so mbena kam bilem futa yuarar kono adum be continue no nyala fanan dal so aketa kontano te pour nin kamma anin harje doron dal because bina jela you know xam nga nim fanan soto mandia yo na dun soto ta fanan si inimbara si tentu si jay ila nala jandron dal so honorable chair that's what I have pour sa foi ko keep it up